allows, but we should have a better experience for you guys going forward with the fiber internet here. Of course, nothing comes without some kind of little roadblocks. They came out and they had to do the construction for fiber like 3 days ago, and then they came and they put the fiber in today in my house and everything. And they cut my cable television off on Monday. So because I wanted faster internet, they chopped up the wires at the street, and then basically I lost my TV, and my wife was mad, and she says, "Why do you need faster internet? Our internet's fast enough." I said, "Honey, the Success Connection must connect." You feel me? It must connect. And so, yeah, there we went. She missed her shows. I have faster internet. Life is good. So anyway, I see lots and lots of people are excited. Well, listen, guys, I've got some really cool stuff to go over with you guys tonight. I think it's time for this. I think everybody's kind of in the right position for it, and I think it's going to work well. If you're new tonight to the Success Connection, type number 1 in. If you're if you're new, just want to see how many new people we have. We have, a lot of people that join us every single week, so I can see a few of you typing the number 1 in. So we got a few people that are typing ones, but then obviously a lot of people that are here every single week. So the Success Connection happens every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My goal is to bring to you the best training that I possibly can, the best direction I possibly can, and hopefully the best opportunity that you'll have to truly be able to have success and, of course, make money on the internet. So that's obviously my goal, and hopefully I can achieve that goal with you guys here tonight. So with that said, we're going to kind of go through a few things tonight, okay? I want you to be very careful about something. We have currently 925 people on. So in the next few minutes, we're going to max out. Do not click and close your browser or the app or anything, whatever you're on. Make sure you're here, because here's the thing. There will be no replays. There will be no replay from tonight. So the 1,000 people that make it on will be the 1,000 people that get to see it. And there will be no additional replays. I'll explain to you why there's no replays in just a little while. So tonight we'll have no replays. So make sure that you pay close attention. All right, pay close attention. Now, let me pull up, without further ado, my little white pad or notepad here. All right, and we'll see if. All right, we'll see if we can write out what we're going to do. So this is kind of our agenda for the night. All right, just so that you guys know. Oh, well, that's no good. Let me make that a little bigger. Agenda for the night. All right. So number 1, the first thing that we're going to talk about is why your email list might fail, okay? Why your email list might actually fail and not do as well as you really hope for it to do, all right? Number 2, we're going to talk about optimizing your profit cycle funnel. So this is super, super important, okay? It's super important to optimize the profit cycle funnel. Once we're through with the training portion of this, okay, here's the things that we're going to do. We have a funnel number 8, $789 cash prize. So we will be doing that at the very end tonight. How many of you are excited about that? Yes, yes, yes. If you've got funnel number 8 built in your account, you're going to crush it. And then everything that you guys, I told you I was going to do for you, it's happening next week. I'm going to show you a preview of your new members area. I've got the basics of it built. I'm going to show you a preview of the members area that we're going to give to you so that we can make sure that when people sign up, they stay within the system so that you make even more money. Now, there's one catch to this, okay? This will only be available next week. What that means is I'm going to kind of let I guess, a beta group test it. What that means is the link will not be active every single week. It will be active next week for you. So you need to make sure you attend, because I want you to get in and get this members area. Now, some of you are new and you may be asking why. All right, so let me take one super quick second to tell you all, of course, we always talk about the profit cycle, okay? And this is how we make money. It's pretty simple, right? So the profit cycle is how we make money. Now, the reason I'm going to draw this out, and it's going to be a wireframe of it, is because I want to show you, okay, I want to show you this, where we might be failing, where we could improve, where we could make more money from our list. How many of you are good with that? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Now, you guys know I'm a bazillion% transparent with you. That's just what I always do that. I have a software that I built about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, that I use, and it optimizes mobile traffic. It's not something that we haven't talked about in I think about a year and a half on the Success Connection, right? We haven't discussed it, but tonight I'm going to discuss it. I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to show you these optimization techniques, because at the end of the day, if you've got your profit cycle funnels and we can optimize your opt-in rates, you're going to make way more money. Is everybody with me for that? Just say yes. All right. So way more money. And for those of you that know what I'm already talking about, I've got a special little gift that I made for you. And then those of you that would like to take advantage of this software, you'll have an opportunity to get it tonight, and that's it. You don't hear me pushing things too frequently and all that kind of stuff. But we're kind of at the point where I saw in the group that it was necessary that this made tons of sense, right? And so I want to make sure that you guys have an opportunity to do this, but that's why we're not having a replay, because this isn't something that I have the desire to have 4,000 new people doing right now. It's summertime and I'm going to the beach in a couple days, and so I don't have the time to support it. So it's closed door only, literally tonight, and that's it. But let's talk about it, okay? So here's the deal. With the profit cycle, all right, we've talked about how we have traffic that comes in like this, and it goes to what we call an opt-in page, okay? And then from the opt-in page, two things happen. All right, thing number one, thank you page. All right, thing number two, they go to the autoresponder. Now, we talked a little bit last week about optimization and what we do. Well, here's the thing. This asks for an email address right here. So, of course, when the person comes in, they fill out their email address, they go up here to the thank you page. We have essentially profit centers, okay, that happen right here. And these profit centers make us money. So, of course, getting people to this point is where we make big money. Then, once we push them down here into the autoresponder series, we get them down here. This is where we make really big money. So the goal is to get as many people. Guys, we've got a Success Connection opportunity here. It looks like the Success Connection has maxed out again. Everybody say, that's epic. We have maxed out the Success Connection again. I got to click all these buttons because GoToWebinar pops up and says, Anthony, people can't join, people can't see, people can't do anything. Hold on. Let me make sure I have to close this down. Let me make sure I close this, or it will affect your ability to see my screen. All right, we'll move this out of your way too. I didn't realize that was there. Okay. We want to optimize. By the way, no more slots left, guys. So make sure you don't lose your connection. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get a high opt-in rate, okay? Now, our opt-in rate, okay, you might want to write this down. Our opt-in rate, okay, and that what that equals is it's the number of people who make it to our thank you page, okay, oops, divided by the number of people who visit our opt-in page. So a prime example of that would be if we have 100 visitors, okay, and we have 30 opt-ins, that equals 30%. All right, is everybody good with that? Just say yes if you're good with that. All right, so lots of people good with that. All right, so now, if you're good, so the point is that would you agree that if making it right here, if these two things right here, getting to this point, makes you more money, would you agree that if we could increase the percentage, okay, if we could get more people to those two steps where they're going to your thank you page, they're going to your autoresponder, that you would make more money, yes or no? Man, more of these GoToWebinar pop-ups. Hold on. Goodbye. Okay, so I see lots and lots of yeses. Okay, so we want to optimize that opportunity. Okay, so let's think about this. Opportunity number one, all right, and this is where this kind of makes sense. It's why I do this. Okay, so if we get number one, if we get higher opt-in percentage, okay, number one, more people on our thank you page, which equals money. All right, that's a guarantee, that's a given, that's 100%. If you get more people onto your thank you page, then guess what? You've got the opportunity to make more money. Number two is more people on our email list. Okay, more people on our email list. Now, would you agree that if you got more people on your email list, when you send your emails, you're going to make more money? Yes or no? That's kind of a given. Okay, all right, so there's tons and tons and tons of people saying yes, 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 yes. So of course, you're going to make more money if you get more people on your list, but there's caveats. All right, there are what we call some exceptions, which I'll talk about in just a little bit, okay? So I'll kind of talk about what are those exceptions and how do they work and how do we avoid them, right? Some of the things that can affect our conversion rate. So in other words, what can cause conversion, I know I misspelled that, conversion rate increase or decrease? Can somebody tell me, can you guys put in the chat box what can cause it? Okay, so could be the quality of traffic. Okay, that can do it. Let's see, it could be, yep, it could be the offer. And then somebody says it could be the page, the opt-in page. So it could be the opt-in page. Okay, could be the headline. That's very true. Could be the colors. That's true. All right. Could be the price. Could be all these different things. Here's one thing that massively, massively affects your opt-in rate. Write this down. This is a huge, huge determining factor. That is mobile versus desktop. Okay? Mobile versus desktop. Meaning, if I visit your page on my mobile phone, am I more likely or less likely to opt in than if I visit your page on my desktop computer? Does that make sense? Okay, so I see some people saying more, I see some people saying yes. All right, we're going to go through what I feel like, and what I cracked the code on this a long time ago. And some of you actually know what it is. We're going to go through what I feel like is probably the #1 way that you can maximize the amount of money that you make, right? And look, at the end of the day, let me see if I can pull up this. Let's see. All right, so at the end of the day, we have built you these funnels, okay? So we've built the funnels already for you. How many of you do not have funnels 4 through 7? You don't have them. Just say me if you don't have funnels 4 through 7. Okay, I see lots and lots of people saying me. Some people saying I don't have specific ones. We will give you funnels 4 through 7 tonight, completely free. At the end of the event, you will get access to these funnels at no cost. So be aware of that. Understand that. Completely free. They're yours. This is what funnel. I think this is funnel number 5. This is what it looks like. So if you take a look at funnel number 5, okay, I want you guys to pay close attention. This is funnel number 5, okay. And this is something that I think converts, really, really well. And we've got lots of people that have made money with funnel number 5. Of course, this is the opt-in page from that entire drawing that I put together for you. And then we have the thank you page, which is right here, okay? And this thank you page has a video on it. And of course, within this page, all right, from this page to this page, that's our opt-in. If you opt in here, if you put your email address in when you click this button, all of a sudden you land on this page. And right down here, you can activate ClickFunnels, which gets you paid. So if somebody opts in, you will be able to make some money. Now, here's what I think is super, super, super cool. How many of you have noticed when, and you've got a lot of people to sign up for ClickFunnels using my funnel, but then a lot of them will drop off during their trial period. Yeah? Okay. We have built out a members area, high quality members area, that you get for free next week. So that when somebody buys ClickFunnels through your link and they launch their free business using step number 2, you can deliver them a product that's going to be worth, like, we could sell the product for $197. Probably sell it for more, but we sell it for $197 and feel great about it. I'm giving it to you for free, and you're going to be able to put it right inside of your ClickFunnels account so that you can give it to all of your customers. You guys like that? All right, that happens next week. But that's the whole flow from the profit cycle, okay? So the profit cycle goes from here to here. The problem that I have with, not really the problem, but every web page, when you visit it on a mobile phone, is not optimized for mobile delivery, meaning it's not really optimal for me when I'm on my phone. And since we know that if we get more people on this page to click this button and opt in, would you agree that that means more people will see step 1, which means more people will buy, which means you will make more money? Just say yes. Okay. So years ago, 5 years ago, I figured this out. And I really haven't talked a whole lot about it in the last, I guess, year and a half on our webinars, because really for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm laser focused on getting you started, right? Because I want you to have like that baseline, like, I'm started and I'm doing something, right? That's number 1. Number 2 is I want to stay focused on the path that we're going down. And then when I see where we're at a point where something makes sense to bolt onto it, then, hey, we need to bolt it on. Would you agree with me with that? Just say yes. Here's the thing. You don't go buy a fast car, okay, and then go put a supercharger on it the next day. What you do is you buy a fast car, you learn how to drive the fast car, and then when you get to a point where having a supercharger makes sense, well, then you get a supercharger and you put it on the car. Does that make sense to everybody? So since so many of you are using these funnels and so many of you are making money with these funnels, I think over 250 people have posted unique success stories with these funnels, making money with this, right? Well, what I want to do is show you how to bolt something onto it that's going to make you way more money, get you way higher opt-in rates, but still take advantage of everything that we're doing. Does that make sense? Everybody good with that? Now, in true transparency, first of all, you're going to learn a ton, right? So tonight on my agenda, $789 giveaway, which will happen in just a little bit. I'm going to show you the members area that I'll give you next week. That's free. And I'll also be making sure that, of course, I teach you an awful lot. But what we are going to talk about is my mobile opt-in software. There'll be an opportunity for you to get it at the end if you want it. If you don't, no big deal, not a problem. There's no replay of this anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you have mobile opt-in already, this would be a great course for you to now see how to use it with what we're doing. If you don't have it, well, then guess what? You'll have the opportunity to get it tonight only, and we're going to bolt it in to what we're doing. But there's a reason for it. Now, I have a presentation for this, but I have cut it down dramatically because there's really no reason for me to give you this long, drawn out, right? We just need to get straight to the point and see how we make money with this product and with our funnels. Everybody cool? Yes? Now, I'm going to throw a poll up here because I want to see who I'm talking to. So you're about to see a poll pop up. Let me see if I can launch it. I hope it'll work. Can you guys fill out this poll? Do you currently have mobile opt-in? Yes or no? So just put in the just answer as best you can, yes or no, if you have mobile opt-in, because this will help me to know who I'm speaking to and who I have. So I've only got 55% of you voted. So please, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. I need to know how many of you have it and don't have it so I can cater the presentation to make sure that, of course, that I'm teaching you something that's relevant, okay? 70% of you have voted. We got 1,000 people on here. If you haven't voted, click yes, click no. It's super, super simple, but this is going to help me help you throughout the rest of the night to do this properly. So click the yes or the no. All right, the yes or the no, the yes or the no. Super, super simple. All right, so there's a few of you that haven't. There's a few of you that have not voted, but look, we're very close. So it looks like about 65% say no, and then about 30% or so say yes, give or take. So that works. All right. So at least now I kind of know who I'm talking to, right? All right. So let's take a look at what the real reason for mobile opt-in is and why it makes so much sense, like why I use it, how I use it, and how I want you to use it, okay? This is how I created one of the most successful lists on planet Earth. It's just that simple. It is, I'll show you in a little bit. And I use this piece of software because so many people told me they could not be an email marketer. They said, there's no way I can build my email list. There's no way I can make money. Well, you've all proven that that's not true, right? You've all proven that you can build your email list because we've built email lists. How many of you now have built an email list? Just say yes. Because you've used my funnels, paid attention to what I've taught you. Now you've got a list coming in. But one thing I noticed was that people were saying, well, when I send an email to my list, I'm not getting a lot of opens. I'm not getting a lot of clicks. I got a list, but I don't have any money from it yet. It's not making me enough money. Well, that's why I want to show you how to use this. The formula for building an email list and making money is simple. You can write this down. Remember, no replays. It's building your list, sending emails, and generating profits. Now, what I think is so important about that is that building your list is actually the most important thing. And if you read, it says you need real and you need best email addresses. So write that down. Doesn't matter if you're what's going on. Write this down. You need real and you need best. Real and best. Okay? Real and best email addresses if you want to be successful. Then, of course, you need to know how to send emails. We talk about that every week. And generating profits, we already have built-in profit centers, okay, built into the funnels that we've given you. So literally everything is already done. We just got to go out and build the list, which is what I teach you to do. But building your list is hard work. I've never said that this was easy. What I've said was that we want to do it for you, which is why I've given you everything I've given you. I mean, I've literally given you everything. All the funnels, the follow-up emails, the profit centers. I mean, there's not a whole lot more that I can even give. And next week, I'm giving you a members area that will make all of your sales stick. So the longer they stay, the more money you make, the more recurring income you make. So it's kind of like, this is a no-brainer. We got everything dialed in. But pushing that ball up the hill, right? Trying to build that email list, that's a tough thing. And even when we're doing it, sometimes we can build the list, but it's still hard work because the list isn't converting for us. Does that make sense to you? The list is not giving you back the results that you expect and that you want and that you need. But that is not uncommon. Some of you say, well, I've seen it in the group where you say, well, I'm not getting as much money as I want. And I'm like, well, okay. And then you see somebody else say it, It's not an uncommon thing, and there's a reason why. I'll share it with you in a minute. Quality is what matters when it comes to your email list. Size doesn't matter. Contrary to what everybody says, bigger is better and all that stuff. That's not true. Now, some of you are being dirty in the chat box. Stop that. My goodness gracious. Sometimes it's hard to even think. Okay. A bigger email list is not better than a quality email list. You guys are tripping me out. So quality is what we want. All right. So write that down. Quality is better than size. You will earn way more money, guys. Way more money if you have a quality email list. Somebody said I'm blushing. Yes, I was blushing a little bit because you're saying stuff in the chat box. You're still saying it, and I'm thinking like I'm trying to teach you. I'm going to talk about, I don't know. Anyway, you know that my parents might be on here. Who knows? My dad's at home talking about quality. All right, so quality is the most important thing. We want the best email addresses, right? This is a very old screenshot, by the way, and I always show this because it was one of the first emails I ever sent my entire life. And you can see it was back in 2012. I was 7 years ago. I mean, this was actually probably right around when I met my wife. So, you know, a long time ago. But you can see that I made $11,816 from this account. And if you notice, like on February 23rd, I made $4,400. Well, check this out. If you look, I made no money in this account, no money in this QuickBank account until that date, February 23rd, $11,816 in looks like 3 days. But nothing started until February 23rd. Look at this. Do you see where it says that I sent this email on February 23rd? Does everybody see that? Okay, I see a lot of people saying yes. I made $11,816, and actually it ended up going up over 30 grand, but I didn't take the screenshots and I didn't put them in here. But anyway, call it $12,000, and I made it off less than 10,000 subscribers. So I had less than 10,000 subscribers on my list. I made $12,000 one email. We're talking about one single email. So and look down below. Do you see where it says only 453 people clicked on the link? So I made an insane amount of money when it comes to click-throughs. I made $28 or $26.08 off every single person that clicked on the link. Again, quality is what really matters. And so most people will tell you that you can make $1 for every subscriber on your list per month. So if you get a 9,000 person list, you should make $9,000 a month. I don't disagree with that at all, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But here's what I think. I think if you have a quality email list, that you can make way more than $1,000 a month with 1,000 subscribers on your list. I think it's all about the quality of those email subscribers, especially in today's society, especially like with what's going on today. This is now more important than it was even 2 years ago or 4 years ago, or certainly 7 years ago, right? Very, very important. Where is the traffic online? This is where we get into what I told you. mobile versus desktop. Most people on the internet are on a mobile phone. In fact, 60% of all of the online traffic right now is coming from mobile devices, and it's projected to eclipse over 75%. Now, we run solo ads and Facebook ads and everything in our company. We've seen literally just today, I'll show you a screenshot of what we did yesterday on mobile traffic, sending emails. We have legitimately had 70 to 80% of our traffic from mobile devices. Think about that. So, I mean, some of you are watching this on a mobile device. 70 to 80% of our traffic from solo ads too is coming from mobile devices. So it stands to reason that we need to pay attention to that, because here's the thing. If you look at the stats, email opens. 51% of the people that open an email now are opening it on a mobile device. So think about that. That's a lot of people opening their emails on mobile devices. Would you agree that we need to pay attention to that? Just say yes. If we're looking to optimize our business and make more money from our business, then we need to focus on what we know. And we know that 51% of them are on mobile devices. 68%. You should write this down. 68% of the emails opened in Gmail and Yahoo are open on mobile phones. 68% of the two largest free email providers in the world have their emails being opened on a mobile device. Again, focusing on the fact that people are on mobile devices. 7 out of 10 shoppers are likely to make a purchase on a mobile device because of an email. 7 out of 10. So if you're doing a Shopify store, or if you're promoting something like, for instance, ClickFunnels, people are more likely and are likely to purchase something on their mobile device because that's what they're on when they're online. Just common sense. Here's something that's huge, because you guys know how big I am on teaching you what's actually making money. Take a picture of this. If you've got your phone, a screenshot, whatever you want to do, take a picture of this and listen to the words coming out of my mouth. 23% of mobile campaigns are opened more than once. That means when you open a mobile email, when I check my email on my phone and I'm like, and I check my email, okay? 23% of the time, I will actually open that same email a second time. And when that happens, you have a 65% increase in the chance that people are going to click the link and go to wherever you're sending them to. Does that make sense to everybody? So you have, what this slide is telling you is that, listen, if you can deliver emails to me on my mobile phone, I have a higher propensity of clicking on whatever it is in that email, which means you have a much more likely chance of making money. Okay, everybody with me, just say yes. All right, so super important that you all understand exactly what's going on. That's a huge stat, by the way. The value of an email subscriber is roughly double. What that means is, here's what that means. If you could somehow get more email subscribers on your list that are checking their emails on a mobile phone, you are likely to see double the revenue from your email list than you would if you just kind of guessed. Does that make sense? That's a huge number, by the way. That is massive, because the difference in you making $500 a month and you making like $1,000 a month is huge. And the only variable there is, are we able to get people to give us the email address that they use to check their email on their mobile phone? So that is something that's obviously super important. Look, at the end of the day, we're expected to have 80% of the people checking emails doing it on their mobile phone. You're talking about billions of people, right? Like multiple billions of people. This is if you've got a Shopify store, you need to focus on this. If you're running my funnels and you're generating an email list and you're selling ClickFunnels and stuff, you need to know this stuff, because this is your business. You just don't know it, right? You just don't know these stats. You don't see these things, but this is what's going on when you're running that business. Now, why does any of this even matter? Well, it's very, very simple. If quality is important, like we said it is, and we did say that, and most of the traffic on the internet now is on a mobile phone, then we would need to then optimize our business, okay, to have optimal effect for people who are on their mobile phones. Would you agree with me, yes or no? All right, I see lots and lots of people. Now, here's the thing. We can't disregard the people that are on their desktop computers, correct? We can't just say, oh, everybody's on mobile. That's not true. But there are a lot on mobile. And what happens is when people are on a mobile phone, they see something like this when they want to opt in or when you want them to opt into your list. How many of you have seen this on your mobile phone before? Just say yes. Okay, lots and lots and lots of people. Now, here's the thing. This is the mind-blowing, earth-shattering, crazy. I would put up a poll, but it looked like it froze up last time. So let me ask you this. How many of you, when you've seen one of these before, have put a fake email address in? Just type the number 1 in. If you put a fake email address in because you want to try to get the free something, whatever it is, you want the free profit cycle, you want that, but you do not want to put your real email address in there, so you put a fake one in. All right, I see lots of people saying yes, or typing number 1 in. Okay, type the number 2 in if you put a secondary email address in. One that you don't really check, you just have it sitting off to the side, and you're like, you know, I'll get to that when I want to, but I'm not letting people market to me. See, I see tons of 2s. Okay, what about number 3? Some people said still never. Number 3, how many of you are guilty of a typo? You have tried to put your real email address in, but you might have accidentally put in the wrong one. Type number 3. Now, somebody said never. Hunter Willis says he's never put in a typo. Hunter, I don't believe you, because I put in typos all the time. But maybe you're perfect. I don't know. Okay, so that's the number 3. Now, number 4. How many of you have ever been on a mobile phone? You're walking around, you're doing whatever you do, you click on a button, somebody wants you to opt in like this, and you say, no, never mind. I don't feel like typing my email address in. I'm walking through the mall, or I'm sitting at a ball game, and you don't want to type anything because you're not really, like, you're just kind of browsing around on your phone. You're not like in the zone. Type the number 4 in if you've just kind of gotten away from this and not put your email address in at all. Okay, those 4 things right there. Guys, those 4 things, those are the 4 reasons why email lists fail. I want you to think about something. If you've got a bunch of people on your list that have given you a fake email address, can you make money? Yes or no? It's impossible. If you've got a bunch of secondary email addresses on your list, that means the ones that people don't check. When you follow up and send your emails about the products that you're selling, the promotions that we're teaching you to do, can you make any money? No, because nobody's seeing it, right? What about the people that give you typos? Not going to work, right? Not going to make any money off that. And then what about your opt-in rate? If most of our traffic online is on a mobile phone, okay, would you agree that the opt-in percentage from the mobile traffic is going to be much lower because they're out doing stuff and they're not able to type this stuff in? Okay, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Well, here's the thing. I realized this 5 years ago, and I created a software that I use every day. So I've been using it for years, that literally will allow you to change the game. It allows you to do something different. What if I could guarantee you that would never, ever, ever, ever happen? What if I could guarantee you would never get a fake email address, never get a secondary email address, never have people have to type anything in their mobile phone, and that you would have higher opt-in rates? And oh, by the way, what if I could just 110% guarantee that I could get you the email address right out of the people's telephones who are on your profit cycle pages? I'm talking straight out of their phone, one click of a button. Some of you are saying, is that legal? Totally legal, totally. Everything is 100% above board. I've been doing this for years, right? A guaranteed best email address, the one that's in people's phones, the one that's with them while they're live talking to 1,000 people. It's sitting right next to me, right? We have an opportunity to be able to give you the software that builds pages that don't allow fake email addresses, that don't allow secondary email addresses, that don't allow people to have to type anything when they're on a mobile phone. In fact, they allow for insanely good open rates and click-through rates. Take a look at this. This is one of my campaigns from GetResponse, okay? And I want you to look at how crappy the stats are. Some of you might have seen stats like this before. 0.5% open rate. 0.5%. So Frank says it looks like his. With an 11.4% bounce rate. That's terrible, by the way. Bounce means fake email addresses. Typically, a bounce is when you send an email, it can't be delivered because it's not real, so it bounces, right? I sent 131,000 emails, guys, and I only got 74 clicks. We all make mistakes. We all fail at things. And so I have failed at email marketing before I succeeded. I failed. It sucked. But then I found a better way to do this, okay? And I created mobile opt-in. I want you to look at this. This replaces what you saw earlier. Can anybody tell me what's missing from these pages? If you were able to build your very own profit cycle pages for mobile traffic right here, what is missing? Okay, I see lots and lots of people saying it, right? There's no box to put your email address in. All you have to do, okay, when you build pages with mobile opt-in is literally the customer or the person on your page clicks the button, those big square buttons that you see right there, and it will go in, grab the email address right out of their phone and put it on your email list. Now you have literally got, I can't even tell you, our open rates are over 60% on our traffic that we get from mobile phones, because at the end of the day, that's where the money is, right? That's where the money is. So on mobile devices, if you're walking through the mall, and all you have to do is tap a button, you never have to type, your opt-in rates go up. Vic Petrov uses this. He's sitting right here telling me in the chat that his opt-in rates are 56%. 56%. Okay? That's more people into your thank you page, which is more instant money. That's more people into your autoresponder, which is more money. So all mobile opt-in does is take advantage of the opportunity to give you the real email address and the best email address, and this is what happens. Over 50% open rates. I have never had a campaign. I want you guys to think about this. I have never had a campaign that was not successful when I used mobile opt-in. Never. Like, it's never happened, right? Never, never, never. Just the way it is. I've generated tons of revenue from it. Look at this. These are mobile opt-in email lists. These are the email. You can even see where it says mobile. Does everybody see where it says mobile on the screen? Right here. You see where it says mobile? Okay. When I found out how to do this, I made mobile lists, desktop list. Look at this. I sent 38,000 emails. 21,000 of them got opened. 10,000 of them clicked. That's a 57.75% open rate. If you make just, let's say, $1 a click, okay, that's a $10,000 email that I sent out instead of one that got 74 clicks earlier. Think about that. Think about the difference in the amount of money that you made. 57%, okay? Look at this. Some people say, well, you didn't send that many emails. So I want you to look at this. 201,000 emails that I sent to this mobile list. 201,000. And I still got a 48% open rate, okay? Now, some people say, well, how do you get a few bounces if this works so well? Well, here's the thing. There's never going to be a 0 bounce rate, ever. You're always going to get some bounces because things don't always go perfectly when you're sending emails. It has nothing to do with the email address. You want to have your bounce rate under 5%. If you're under 5%, you've probably got a quality list. If you can get under 3%, you're probably using mobile opt-in. And if you get under 2%, you're probably going to make $1 bazillion, right? And the bigger your list, okay, normally the higher the bounce rate. But as you can see, 200,000 people on this list, no high bounce rate, 48% open rate. Look at this, 105,000 people on this list. 53,000 of them opened and 29,000 of them clicked, right? Pretty important stats. What about on this one? 91,000 people that actually opened this, right? I mean, that's just crazy. 91,000 sent and 43,000 opens and 26,000 clicks. First of all, can you guys see how this will make money? Just say yes or no, I guess, right? Now, this works for any emails. It doesn't, this is not a specific to anything. This is literally like somewhat like, you might call it like a ClickFunnels for mobile, if you will, right? With different technology and stuff like that. It's designed to literally take the mobile traffic that you get and turn it into massive amounts of subscribers and massive amounts of money. That's what it's all about. Now, what I would like to do is show you guys, it works for Android, it works for iPhone, it works for anything, okay? What I want to do is show you how to build a campaign, and I want to show you how to also make it work with your profit cycle funnels that I give you. How many of you would like to see that? Just say yes. This works, by the way, for anything. You definitely don't have to use it with my profit cycle funnels, but I have built in the opportunity to use this with the profit cycle funnels that I'm already giving you, which just makes it I mean, we've worked on this now for a couple of weeks to try to get this ready specifically for you guys for this. And I think it's gonna be pretty slick. So what I have to do real fast is I'm actually gonna hook my iPhone up because I wanna show you how this works. So don't freak out. You're probably gonna see all my text messages, and let's just hope my wife doesn't send me any messages yelling at me or anything. We'll call it yelling at me so that we don't call it anything bad. Let's see. All right, so my iPhone, it should be up. Let's see. It's coming. Just taking it a second. There we go. All right, so can everybody see my iPhone on your computer now? Can you see my iPhone? Okay, I see. Oh, here comes all my photos from the condos and stuff. Sorry. All right, here we go. I told you this is my iPhone. Although I don't know why it says 9:41 a.m. It's so weird when it always says that. Anyway, you can see that I need to probably check my text messages, right? I don't check my text messages often enough, apparently. Okay, so look at that. It moves around when I move. Okay, so let me show you mobile opt-in, and I'll show you what it does. So what mobile opt-in does is it allows you to build a campaign that takes advantage of being on a cell phone. Check this out. I have a campaign that I've already built. All right, let's pull it up here. So check this out. How many of you recognize this campaign? Take a look. How many of you recognize that? That happens to be, I think, funnel number 5 from our system, except this is a mobile opt-in version of funnel number 5. Now, I want you to see what mobile opt-in does. When you come to a page on mobile opt-in, I'm doing this on my phone. When you come to a page on mobile opt-in, okay, you will see a button. Do you guys see the button right there that says, give me a free funnel? Okay. By the way, you can customize this. You can build this to whatever you want it to be. Doesn't matter what it is. You can build it to anything. Okay. It can be 100% customized. But these buttons, you'll notice there's nowhere to type anything in. The reason is, watch what happens. All right. Watch what happens. When you click on this button right here, which I'm going to do, watch what happens. Mobile opt-in is going to automatically open up an email on your phone. Now check this out. I want you to read it with me. This says, yes, I want my profit cycle funnel. That's the subject line. The body of the email says, hey, I'm excited to get started with my very own profit cycle funnel. I understand that once I send this email, I'm going to see the 2 steps that I need to take in order to get my business live. Thanks. All a person has to do is hit send. When they hit send, this will automatically grab the email address right out of their phone, and put it straight into your email list. Now, let me ask you something. First of all, how many of you think that is way better than them having to sit there and type it with their hands and all that stuff? Mobile opt-in connects to all of these autoresponders. Get Response, Aweber, ClickFunnels, all of these. And it puts the subscribers right into that email list instantly with their real email address. But let me tell you where the biggest advantage is. This is where you make all your money. I want you to think about something for me, okay? I always wondered why this works so well. I'm going to show you. Think about this. How many of you have put your information in those boxes, those little boxes? You fill it out, you submit the button, and then you never, ever click on anything that those people send to you. Just say yes. Okay? I see lots of people saying yes. Here's the thing. This is what you need to know about the way that we do this. If I send you an email, okay, what do you think I expect for you to do? In other words, let's just say this. If you send an email to your best friend, what are you looking for? I mean, you send the email to your best friend, you instantly start looking in your inbox for what? That's right, a response. Everybody's saying a response. Here's the thing. You know why the open rate's so high? Why the click-through rate's so high? It's the process. You see, the old way, you have to send an email to the customers, to your opt-ins first. You're the one sending an email to them. This way, you're just responding to an email. That's all you're doing. They send you an email. They look for a response. Not to mention it whitelists your email account, your email address. But besides the point, they are looking for a response. It is the only way. It is the only way that I have ever seen to build a list. Okay? It is the only way that I've ever seen to build a list where you actually are responding to your customers. You're not the first person to send them an email, right? They're on it's the psychology that we use for this is unparalleled. But let me ask you this. You know that when somebody opts in to an email list, they put their email in the box. Where do we typically send them? We put them in our autoresponder, but what else do we do? Where do we send them? That's right. We send them to a thank you page. Well, here's the deal. Obviously, we're not having them opt into anything right here. Can you see that they don't opt into anything? So when I originally built this, it did not have the ability to send people to your thank you page. There was no way to do it because how could you do that? There's nowhere to opt in. There's nothing. We're not on a web page. We're in their email. They're in their email box. But watch this. What we can do with mobile opt-in is we can now control the user's phone when they send you an email. So we can literally send them on their phone directly to your thank you page, and there's nothing they can do about it. If they hit the cancel button, they'll still see it. If they hit the send button, they'll still see it. All you do is you send this email, and I have it set to do this little processing thing because I want it to feel like we processed something, right? And of course, you're seeing it a little bit delayed. My phone is already over here on the thank you page. So what happens is once you send this email, it will automatically, mobile opt-in will go in and it will send them to the thank you page. So that now the user is on your thank you page and it does not matter. It has no bearing whatsoever on what kind of phone they have or anything like that. The only thing it'll bear on is if it's plugged into the phone like this and it won't go anywhere. But it'll literally send them directly to the opt-in page or the thank you page. So now you get to control the user's phone. And I'm going to make it go back here while it sits around playing on my mobile opt-in. It's not 60 seconds. Trust me. It instantly goes. Plus, you can also tell it to not even, literally don't process anything. Just load it in the background so it instantly goes there no matter what. So you get to determine what a user sees on their cell phone immediately after they send an email. How many of you like that? This way, here's the deal. You win both ways. You get the real email address. That's guaranteed. not only do you get the real email address, but also you make sure that you still have the opportunity to make money from the subscribers, because at the end of the day, that's what we really want to do. I would think anyway, correct? I mean, at least I think that's what we want to do. You guys may think maybe something different, but I think I want to make money. Okay, I see lots and lots of people saying, I'm just making sure that you actually want to make money from it. I think that you would, and I hope that you do, but you know, some people have different opinions. So I see lots and lots and lots of people. Now, would you like for me to show you how to build your very own campaign? Just say yes if you would. I'm going to show you how to use mobile opt-in, how to build a campaign so that you can actually see how this stuff works. All right, so let me just pull this in, and I'm going to pull up the campaign builder here real fast. All right, so this is our this is the mobile opt-in kind of dashboard and members area. Think of this as kind of like the dashboard of ClickFunnels. Okay, now if you've got a campaign already built like I do right here, you can go in here and edit the campaign at any time, right? So super simple. Boom, 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 right? Not hard. But what if we want to build one from scratch? We can do that too. So check this out. You just click right here where it says new campaign, and you put in a name. Like we'll do this student funnel 2. All right, so you put in a name and you hit create. And here's what happens. It brings up this little builder right here that will allow us to build our own campaign. All right, you are now building a mobile opt-in campaign right here. Now, here's what's really, really epic about this. Number one, you can go in here and you can build from scratch whatever you want. You can build it 100%. But how many of you would like to start off with templates that are kind of like already done? Like maybe things like the funnels I've already given you. So check this out. I built a template system in here. Now, the templates, we have multiple, like we have tons of different ones, right? We have like template number 1, and you can see that there's different variations of this particular template. Like for instance, we could load template 1, and you might see that it looks something like this, right? So it's a free report with a spot for a video, yada, yada, yada. So there's different things that you can do. We have templates, we have many, many templates. We have hundreds of templates already built. How many of you do e-commerce with Adrian? Just say yes if you happen to be doing that. All right. Well, we went ahead and put the templates that Adrian uses, like say his cat templates. There's multiple of them, but we put the templates in here for e-commerce already. So if you're doing like Shopify, already done. The templates are in here. All you got to do is change out the image of the product. Done. These are actually the ones Adrian uses. But then, because the Success Connection is my gig, what I did was I actually had my programmers go in and add funnels 4 through 7 specifically to your mobile opt-in accounts. What that means is, let's say we are building funnel number 5 over here. All you've got to do in mobile opt-in is just go in here. You can preview. That looks like funnel number 5 right there. Just hit select. Watch this. It loads that entire campaign for you. Look, it's already built. All you do, literally all you do, is tell it to put the subscribers into your email list. That is it. And it is 100% already done. If you want to do a different template, you can. You can literally go in here and do as many as you want. Like let's just say, let me leave and then go in and do another one. Well, I'll just close this, edit that, since I didn't save it. If we go in here and we click on templates, watch this. We can go to funnels, and let's just say that we happen to like this funnel. This was funnel number 7. We have that one. We have funnel number 3, which is a different variation of obviously funnel 5. And then we have this funnel, right? This was funnel number 4. So if you wanted funnel number 4, you could select it. You can literally select any of these. Look at this. And once you do, they're built, they're done, and they're ready to go. Like we have it already done. and you simply just edit it. Super, super simple. Now, got a question for you. How many of you heard me talk to you about optimization, about optimizing what you're doing? Just say yes. All right, I can already see the yeses coming in. So check this out. If I select this template, okay, we've got some built-in features here that help you make more money with mobile opt-in. Check this out. You can add any elements that you want. Everything is customizable. Like if you want to change this video, you just click this little gear button, and all you got to do is just insert the video code that you want to use instead of my video, and you can do it. If you want to change the headline, just click up here and type. It's that simple. Maybe you want to highlight profit cycle funnel or something. You can do that. All you got to do is go in here. You can change the margins. You can change the background. Like right now it's black. We can change it to purple. We can change it to pink. We can change it to anything that you really want, right? You can go down here in this bullet points box. You can change all this text. Super, super simple. You can literally change anything you want, and you can add things, which I think is really cool. So for instance, do you see over here where I have, let's see, I have the countdown timers. Everybody see the countdown timers? You can put animations on this. You can do anything with it, right? Watch this. Countdown timers increase opt-in rates dramatically. So you just go in here and you drop a countdown timer in just like that. All right, then you click the little gear next to it, and then you get to customize it, because see, you have to be able to customize things if you want to optimize things, right? So what I do is I make it customizable. You can go in here and you can tell this every time the page loads, start at, I don't know, start at like, let's just say 2 minutes or 3 minutes to count down. You can change the colors, right? So let's just say we want a bright pink countdown timer. All right. You can change the style. Look, you can make it a little circle. You can make it a gradient filled circle. You can make it flat like a box. You can make it a gradient box. What I always do, I like to use this one, these circles here. You can align it center, left, right. You can make it small. You can make it large. Everything is super simple because I don't like complicated. I just don't. So we'll just go with medium style. You can control the margins of how far up and down it goes. Then you can control, look at this. You see how these words right here just bolded? Watch. Normal, bold. And then you can change them from black to white. So why don't we go with that? Look, all of a sudden, we've got a timer built in to our funnel showing people that they only have, say, 3 minutes to click this link. Does everybody make sense? All right, very, very cool. All right, so once you're done with this, like let's just say that we want to use this as our campaign. Right down here, you have a couple of quick little settings, okay? We have campaign settings over here. Now, this is where I like so much about mobile opt-in. You do not have to go buy a domain name. We will host everything for you, meaning we're going to give you the website address just like ClickFunnels does, okay? So just like ClickFunnels does, we will give that to you. But does everybody see right here where it says desktop redirect URL? Does everybody see that? Just say yes if you do. Okay. I told you that mobile opt-in only works with mobile traffic. So if somebody comes to a mobile opt-in traffic or comes to a mobile opt-in page, but they're on a desktop computer, what should we do? Should we just show them a page that isn't going to work? No. What should we do? We should redirect them over to our funnel or our ClickFunnels page for a desktop page. So check this out. All you've got to do is go right in here to ClickFunnels. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab the URL here. Hold on. So we'll just grab this website address for ClickFunnels, my ClickFunnels page, and I'm going to put it right here where it says desktop URL redirect. What that's going to do is that's going to tell mobile opt-in anytime somebody comes to mobile opt-in's page and they're on a desktop computer, just send them over to my ClickFunnels funnel because I don't want them on there if they're not on a mobile device. Does that make sense? Just say yes if it does. All right, everybody's got that optimization. Now, there are other optimization techniques that I show you inside of inside of here, like retargeting, if you want to do that. We can automatically optimize. If you add, I'll show you in just a second how we can add split tests. But if you add a split test, like let's say you have 2 or 3 templates, you can actually have mobile opt-in automatically optimized for you. So as one template outperforms the other, it will cut off the additional ones on its own, so that while you're asleep at night, you're not losing money. Does that make sense to everybody? I mean, pretty simple, okay? And then we can look down here. All right, this is something that I think is super, super important. We'll name this variation 1. Okay, do you see this little list right here where it lists out all of my autoresponders? All you've got to do is connect your autoresponder to mobile opt-in. It takes 2 seconds. When you do that, all you do is you click on one. Like we'll just click on my Destin, Florida Get Response account. When you do, look, it opens up all the lists that are in my Get Response account, and I just tell mobile opt-in which list I want the subscribers to go in. So if I just say Destin, Florida.com, boom. Now I instantly have people going into that list when they opt in. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, this is where you get to choose where your subscribers go. It works with almost every autoresponder on the planet because we've been using this for years, and I've used a lot of them. All right. Now, remember how I told you that after somebody opts in, after they opt in, we want to redirect them to our thank you page? Does everybody say yes if you remember that? Okay. Look, this says redirect after opt-in. This is where you put your thank you page website address. So all you've got to do is go into ClickFunnels or any offer that you have, right? And grab the thank you page address just like this. And then you just simply drop it right here. Now, when somebody opts in from here, they're going to go to your thank you page that you've built. Does that make sense? All right, I see lots and lots of yeses. So now we've got a mobile optimized campaign, but here's something that we built so that it makes it easy for you. You remember when people click the button, it opens up an email on their phone? I see lots of yeses coming in. It's important that you control that email because every campaign is going to be different. It can't just say, send the email. You need to have something written in the subject line and the body of the email that makes people press send. Everybody with me? Just type the number 1 in if you're with me on that. Okay? This is where you customize that right here. Look, it says subject line. I might put something like, please send my free profit cycles. Okay? And then the body of the email might say, hey, I am so happy to get my free profit cycle businesses. Please send me the 2 steps I must follow right now. I am ready to get started. Thanks. That's the email that user will be sending to you. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. So we just wrote the email that's going to come up on the user's phone that they will now send to you. All right. So once we've done that, we've filled out all our settings. All we have to do is just save it. Once we save it, now we can go over here to our campaigns. All right. You'll see that you have student funnel 2. And then I want you to look at something. You see where it says hosted URL. Okay. It says hosted website address. This is where we will give you your website address, just like ClickFunnels does. Watch this. That is the website address. So if I were to check that on my phone, which I'll type it in, and I'll pull it up on my phone. It just takes me a second to, let's see, app.mobileoptin.com/. Now, you can customize your URL. Let's just say that you don't want to use our URL. You don't have to. You can use your own domain name, and we will still host it for you for free. So that means you never actually have to pay to have your pages hosted ever. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense. You never ever have to pay for hosting. We host everything because we know that we need to. All right, so if I go to this website address right here, which I just built, like, look, you can see, I just made this website. If I go there, automatically, my new profit cycle page is live. My opt-in page is live. Look, my countdown timer is counting down. Do you guys see it counting down right now? Even with me explaining how this was done, it took less than 10 minutes to get a page live. It's faster even than ClickFunnels because I've already built it for you. Everything already done. Look at that. Now, if we want to play the video, we can play the video. I don't really want to do that. So look, if we click this button right here, give me a free funnel, okay? Then watch. It's going to open up my email account. It's hard for me because my phone is so small. Do you see where it says, hey, I'm so happy to get my free profit cycle business. Please send me the steps I must follow right now. Everybody see that? Literally, within seconds, you now have an entire setup done, right? Now, when somebody sends this email, boom. Do you see how I'm on the thank you page? Look, I'm on the ClickFunnels thank you page to click step 1 or step 2 so that I can now launch my business and make money. And I just got the real email address out of my phone onto my list. It literally takes that long. But let me show you something else. I want you to watch what I'm doing. I'm leaving this page. Watch. Leaving this page, and I'm back on mobile opt-in. Does everybody see that on your screen? I'm back on mobile opt-in. Now, here's something I built in that's going to make you more money. Let me ask you guys something. If in a perfect world, everyone would send that email and opt in to your list, right? Wouldn't you agree? I mean, in a perfect world. Okay. In the world that we live in with ClickFunnels and everything else, desktop world, there's no way to get to the thank you page where you can earn money unless you opt in. Would you say agree to that? Just say yes. You can't get to the thank you page unless you opt into the box, even if it's a fake email address. So you've got, I don't know, 30% opt-in rates at best on those types of pages. That's 70% of the people that are coming to your page leaving with no chance in the world of ever seeing the page that you could make money from, right? So watch this. I decided with mobile opt-in, when somebody clicks this button, okay, and here they sit, and they're looking at it and they're thinking, should I opt in? Let's just say that they don't opt in. They say, you know what? I'm not sending this email. I don't want to opt in. No. And they click cancel and they say, no, I don't want to do it. And we delete. Guess what? Do you see how my phone is on the thank you page? There is no way once a person clicks this button, there's no possible way they don't see the thank you page. We control the phone. It's not possible. If you click the cancel button or the send button, it is impossible to not see this thank you page, which is where we make money. Because here's the deal. At the end of the day, if they're not going to opt in, let's at least try to get them to do step 1 where you make some money. How many of you would like that? I think that's true. I mean, at the end of the day, that makes the most sense. Here's the thing. This works with e-commerce. Imagine an e-commerce page right here that says, you know, get this free dog collar, get this free dog chain, whatever, right? And they have to click here to send you an email. On the next page, you showed them your Shopify store where they're getting the free plus shipping little trinkets, right? This works with affiliate marketing. Oftentimes what we do is if you're not using one of my funnels here, right, one of my pages, if you're building your own types of funnels, you get people to opt in right here. And then on the very next page, you actually send them through an affiliate link so that you actually make money immediately, right? Now, yesterday, I used this and I made $1,000 on mobile traffic in a single freaking day. And I want to explain something to you. All I did was send solo ads to the funnel, okay? And when people opted in, instead of sending them to a thank you page, and instead of what I did was I redirected them directly through an affiliate link. So I put the affiliate link, let me show you where I put it because this is important. All right, let me minimize this real fast. I put the affiliate link right here. So look, let me go to edit real quick. And I'm going to go down here where I show you the settings. Okay. I put the affiliate link right here, right where it says redirect after opt-in. I said, you know what? I just want to redirect people right through my affiliate link straight to an offer that I can make money on. I made $1,000 in a single day off of 1,600 clicks. I'm going to show you in a second how. 1,600 clicks would make, a total of 1,600 clicks would make you, would cost you 50 cents. So you're talking about like $800. I made a little over 1,100 instantly before I ever even built an email list. I mean, like I built an email list too, but I also made a $300 profit, did nothing. All I did was send traffic to an opt-in page, redirect them to an offer, profit, and built my list. I got about 800 or so email subscribers. Some of you are saying, what's the offer? Here's the thing. I'm going to share that with you. I'm actually going to do a boot camp next Saturday because I figured this out. Well, I've known this, but I really found the offers that work. Next Saturday, I'm going to do a boot camp. I'll talk to you about it in a little bit that you'll have access to if you got mobile opt-in. It doesn't, if you don't have mobile opt-in, it'd be pointless to be there. And I'm going to show you the offers that I'm using, like legitimately show you the offers that I'm making $1,000 a day on. It's crazy insane. Okay, so let's talk about something real fast. What about making this split test? How many of you would like to split test things? Just say yes if you'd like to split test. All right, very good. I see lots of people saying yes. Okay, so check this out. We'll put this back in here and then close that down. So we have this. Do you see over here where it says add a variation? Does everybody see that? Where it's a button that says add? You can add a new variation and start from scratch and build your own thing. But I also kind of like decided, well, wait a minute. What if we could just clone what we got? That makes sense because then we can make small changes. So watch this. If you click this little button right here that says clone, instantly, do you see how I have this new variation right here? I can call this variation number 2. All right. And then you'll notice that down here, like if we look at this, I've got a whole new setup right here, but everything is the same. So watch, I could decide maybe that I don't want this to be pink. Maybe I think that lime green will do a little better and it'll stand out more. And then I might say, you know what? I don't really think that this image right here makes a lot of sense. So I'm just going to trash this image, make this page a little shorter for my clients. And instead of saying giving you a free done for you profit cycle funnel, maybe I'll say profit cycle business. And I think what I'm going to do is take the word business and I'm going to make it italics. And I don't know, maybe I'll highlight it yellow. That's really ugly though. Maybe I won't highlight it yellow. Maybe I'll highlight it red. That's pretty ugly too, but either way. So I'll do all that. And then I'll just save this page. Now look, I want you to look down here because this is important. All right. Do you see where this says variation 1 is getting 100% and variation 2 is getting 0%? Does everybody see that? Okay. What we can do is we can set this to whatever percentages we want, like say 50-50. And if we do that, we can hit save. All right. And now when we go back to our campaigns, we will have, and I can get my phone to pull it up for you here. Hold on. All right. So here I am on mobile opt-in. All right. You can see I'm on the one with the pink. Okay. So if I refresh, all right, this one is the one with the pink. Now, you have to understand my phone is cycling through IPs. See how now I'm at the one with the green? Does everybody see that? And look, you see how it says free profit cycle business at the top? Now I can actually split test quick little things, like quick little changes to my templates. You can have 10 variations of it, some with and some without timers, some with and without the word business highlighted in red. Like you can do whatever you want all on this mobile opt-in page. And you can do this for Shopify. You can do this for just basic affiliate marketing. You can also do this for the funnels that I've built for you. Now, we also like the ability to track things. So check this out. When you go here to mobile opt-in, do you see this campaign number 2? If you click on this, do you see where it has the stats listed? So over here, it has the stats that are already listed on it. It says we've had, 2 visitors, 3 clicks, no opt-ins. It also shows you variation number 2. You see this? Variation number 1 and variation number 2. So it's showing you the stats for each one of your variations. And the reason it does that is really simple, because mobile opt-in needs to know which one is getting you the best results. And here's why. Because if you go over here and you look at this detailed stats right here, this will actually show you all of the all of the opt-in percentages, and it'll even track conversions for you. So literally, if you're selling Shopify products or if you have affiliate products, it will track the conversions, and then it will automatically optimize for you. You can tell it, hey, mobile opt-in, I want the template, the variation with the best opt-in percentage to be the one that you leave on. And while you're asleep at night, it will start optimizing for you. All these other softwares, okay, so all the other softwares, you have to manually go in and select a winner. Like even with ClickFunnels, it says which variation is a winner, and it'll tell you the stats, but you have to manually go in and click and tell it this one wins. Well, what if you get a lot of traffic while you're sleeping or while you're out of town or while you're at work? And you got one that's doing great and one that's not doing great. So if that's the case, watch. All you've got to do with mobile opt-in, guys, because we built it to kind of work when I'm not working, which I think is important, is you go in here and you go to edit. And then now that we've got these, these variations that are set up properly, you can go in here to the campaign settings where it says optimize. And look, you can tell it to optimize for the highest click-through percentage, opt-in percentage, or conversion percentage. What that means is we literally can tell mobile opt-in to turn off the things that are not making you money while you're asleep, right? It's the best analytically performing product that I've ever built, but it's because this is what I use to build my list, right? Now, do you see how you can use this, okay? Do you see how you can use this with the funnels I've already built for you? Does everybody see that? You would then build a mobile opt-in campaign. And by the way, all of your funnels moving forward, anybody that gets mobile opt-in tonight, when I build you a ClickFunnels funnel, I will have my team go in and build you a funnel for mobile opt-in as well. This is not something that's easy. This actually takes a lot of programming, okay? If you already own mobile opt-in, if you were registered for the Success Connection, I actually they're already in your account. And Steve said something right. This will allow you to increase your opt-in rate and decrease the cost that you are spending for solo ads using these funnels. Now, I want to be very clear with something. This will work with anything. It'll work with e-commerce. It'll work with regular affiliate marketing. But if you want to use it with our funnels and what we're doing right now, here's what's going to happen. You're going to see increased performance. Let me show you on my white pad, what on the whiteboard, exactly what I mean by that. Because you need to understand this stuff if you want to be super successful with this stuff, right? Very simple, but at the same time, having the opportunity, okay, to generate a higher opt-in rate is what's going to give you the opportunity to make more money. And at the end of the day, I think that's probably what you want to do, is make more money. All right, so let's see. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to give you a quick little diagram of what I mean by this. Whoa. And by the way, we're still giving away our $789. I just wanted you to see mobile opt-in. I'll give you a chance to get it while I give away the money. All right, so look at this. Here's what's going to happen now. Hold on. The screen's not showing. There we go. Okay, so here's what's going to happen now. So watch this. Traffic comes in. So this is traffic, okay? Traffic can hit either your build redirects link, if you have it, or your mobile opt-in link. So now you will be giving, okay, you will be giving the solo ad providers or Facebook or anything your mobile opt-in address. And here's what's going to happen. It's now going to say, wait a minute, is this desktop or is this mobile traffic? If it's mobile, it's going to go through your mobile opt-in campaign. All right. If it's desktop, it's going to go over here to your ClickFunnels campaign. Now, important to note, if you don't use my funnels right now, and first of all, I'd give them to you for free tonight. At the end, you get all my ClickFunnels funnels for free, so feel free to grab them. But let's just say that this example, how would we do it with Shopify? Real simple. We would send them to our Shopify store, okay, up here on desktop. And here we would send them to our mobile opt-in campaign, okay, which then ends up on our thank you page or our store. So this is how we squeeze and we get the email addresses beforehand. What's going to happen is this. If 80% of your traffic, or let's just say 60%, all right, so 60% of the traffic is mobile, okay? And if mobile opt-in can get, let's say, a 55 to 65% opt-in rate, that's doable. Actually, we have people on here right now that are using it saying 56%, so makes sense. Do you see how if desktop is only getting 30%, okay, do you see how this doubles your profits? Actually, more than doubles your profits if you're using mobile opt-in, because you're getting so many more people on your list. Now, that's beside the fact that all these people now, they're all real and best, because you are now sending emails right to people's cell phones. They can't escape them, right? And then the best part is when they go through the mobile opt-in funnel like this, when they go through here, they always end up here. 100% of the time, they end up on what we call your profit page. So that would be your thank you page where you make money. 100% of the time, they end up on that page. Does that make sense to everybody? I see lots and lots of people. I want you to type number 1 if you can see where mobile opt-in would work for you in your business in order to make, in order to make this work. All right. I see lots and lots of people saying 1. Now, here's the thing. Some of you said, well, Anthony, you said it was kind of complicated to program in these templates. That's not what I said. What I said was it's complicated for us to preload templates for you. Check this out. If you have e-commerce and you do e-commerce, well, then guess what? We already got tons of e-commerce templates in here. Okay. We'll just put student 3, but watch this. I didn't show you the builder from scratch because, well, it didn't really seem like I needed to. But watch, you just add this little container here, and this will be your background. Let's just say you want a black background. You can upload images to your background, or you can use pre-made backgrounds. Look at this: auto insurance, dating, dogs, education, food, golf, internet marketing, random backgrounds that you might want to use, religion, real estate, weight loss, all kinds of stuff. We'll just use this blue one. Check this out. This becomes the background of our mobile opt-in template instantly. Then we just grab the headline thing, put it over here and say, hello to my Success Connection students, hashtag never give up, right? And then we can say, well, that doesn't show up well, so let's bold it, all right? Just like that. We can add a divider to it, like that. We can go in here and we can add images. If you want to, you just put a little image box here, click this button, and then you choose any of the images that you've uploaded to your account, or you can upload other images. So maybe you've got a Shopify product. You just put the image of the Shopify product right there. Then let's say you want the little button that people click to send you an email. You just drag it over here, and then you choose the color of the text. We'll make this really ugly. We'll choose the background of the button. We'll choose the text of the button, get your free trinket. We'll make the text a little bigger if we want to, so we can make the text whatever size we want. You can change the styling of the button, right? So we can go with a square button. We can go with a pill-shaped button. We can go with a dashed bordered button. You get to choose. Everything is customizable. We'll add a little margin to the top. No margin there, no margin there. So a little margin to the top. And then you get to choose an icon like maybe this and hit save. And look at that. You now have a button that literally will pop up and tell people, get your free, get your free trinket, get your free keychain, just like this. Boom, 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 done. Pretty cool. How many of you feel like you could have done that right there? Just say yes. That literally builds a mobile opt-in campaign. That's all there is to it. You can add other cool stuff. You can add a video, just drag it over here. You've got a video there. All you do is put the YouTube code here, and that's done. You can add timers. We talked about timers. And then you can add a bullet point list, right? So this is bullet points that you can go in. And of course, you may not want these to be all black. So you can just say, hey, I want these white, bolded, boom, done. And then what's great about it is you can drag and drop everything. So for instance, if you want this button to be above this, you can drag it up here. Like you can take the element and drag the element up. So they're not all stuck in one specific place. We can move these elements around. We can also make them smaller. Look at that. So we can move things around, look, like this, or we can make them bigger, smaller. We can change the spacing like the video. We can just give it a little space. Now there's space between that and the button. Everything is 100% customizable and super, 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 super easy. Somebody says that is an ugly page, but cool. How many of you would opt into this page? It's so ugly. We talked about it last week. The uglier, the better normally. Like you're looking at it and you're like, man, that's ugly. That's probably not a really good marketer. I'll opt into that, right? Look, at the end of the day, this is probably the most powerful. Well, I know this is the most powerful software I've ever built. And I think it's probably one of the most powerful softwares that you guys probably could ever get. And it's something that we offered last year. I think it was last year. Maybe it was a year and a half ago. It's been a minute because we don't really sell a lot of stuff on here, It's every once in a blue moon when I see that it makes sense. Right now, it feels like this is a good time because lots of people could benefit from this. How many of you do not have this but feel like, yep, you could benefit from this? Just type number 1 in. Okay? I see lots and 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 lots of people saying it. Type the number 2 in if you already have it, but now you see how you can actually use it right now. All right? So see lots and lots of people typing the 2s in. So it made total sense to talk about this tonight because this is a way that if you want to make more money right here, right now, this is the way to do it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to show you a couple of things that I put together for you that you get for free if you join Mobile Opt, if you get the software. If you already have the software, then you'll be able to get all these things will be given to you as well. So here's what the plan is. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you how to get Mobile Opt-in. Okay? Then we're not doing like, hey, if you hurry up and do it, you'll get none of that crap. We're going to leave the link working for 10 minutes. 10. You can write that down, and you're going to watch. It's going to break. Then I've got to do this Funnel 8 $789 giveaway, or so, yeah, $789 giveaway, which is super, super important. And it'll take me a minute because I'm going to have to get you guys posted and all that. And then I got to give you the keyword for the $5,000 giveaway this week. And I got to show you the members area for next week that you're going to get for free. So, got a lot to do. Don't have a lot of time to do it. So here's the stuff that you get with Mobile Opt-in. I kind of already showed you that. It's not really that big of a surprise, big deal. It's everything. We don't have upsells. We don't have all these additional things and all that stuff. We literally just have Mobile Opt-in, and that's it. Okay. This is kind of the formula that we use to be super successful with this. We generate a lot of traffic. We push it to Mobile Opt-in. Mobile Opt-in gets all the subscribers and make sure that when you send emails, you get more clicks. How many of you understand this? Just say yes. Okay? All right, very, very good. I'm going to blaze through this because I know we're not doing any replays for this, so I want you guys to be able to have a chance to get it, but I also want to be able to have a chance to get through the rest of the stuff that we got to get through tonight. So I'm going to go as quickly as I possibly can, all right? All right, so, and will it work with ClickFunnels? Yes, it does. All right, I think it's the missing piece of the puzzle for a lot of people, because a lot of people have this issue of, how do I make more money from the internet? Well, you got to build a list. Well, how do I build a list that works? Well, you need to use software like this. Nobody else has it because nobody else thought about it. But I thought about it because I knew it would work. Inside of mobile opt-in, I didn't share this with you because, I mean, you all know Adrian, but Adrian did some Facebook ads coaching specifically for mobile traffic. Now, you know, I've taught you solo ads. Adrian will teach you Facebook ads. And of course, you know, Adrian crushes it on Facebook. I mean, this is like legitimately insane amounts of money that Adrian makes on Facebook. You'll get this boot camp. It's actually inside of mobile opt-in in the support button. You'll see it. Of course, Adrian does great things, and he taught specific strategies with mobile opt-in. Also, Fred Lamb is a friend of mine. I gave Fred mobile opt-in, and I said, hey, will you use mobile opt-in on Google? And Fred used it, did really great, and he shared an entire training to show you how that's done. Okay, so you're going to get training from Adrian, from Fred, and from me on how to get traffic. How many of you are cool with that? Just say yes. All right. So you're going to learn how to get the traffic that you need to build the list that you want, of course, to make the money. That's just kind of the way that it goes. So you're going to get all of these things when you get mobile opt-in. But what we did was we put Adrian's exclusive e-commerce templates in here. These templates are already loaded into mobile opt-in for you, meaning if you do e-commerce, you've got 15 of the templates Adrian is using right now with his e-commerce store. They're already loaded in, okay? So they're good to go. All you've got to do is just click them and it's loaded. You can edit the things and they're done. You're also going to get my templates. I have actually all of my templates that I use for my opt-in campaigns are in there because I use the software. So it's kind of like every time I have a new template, I put it in there. So that makes sense. How many of you would like to use my templates? You don't really ever have to build any. You can just edit some of the names on it and it becomes your template. It doesn't matter. These are the ones that work, by the way. So I'll put some in and you'll see they vanish where you can't use them again. It's because they didn't work. So e-commerce templates are in here. Regular templates are in, but like I said, for the Success Connection, we spent this week programming in so that you don't have to build all of the mobile opt-in templates now for funnels 4 through 7, which are part of our $5,000 cash investment giveaway. All of this is done already in. How many of you want funnels 4, 5, 6, and 7 already built in mobile opt-in for you? Boom. Mobile opt-in is now up to speed and will be part of what we teach going forward because it makes sense, right? So 4 through 7 are loaded in here, ready to rock and ready to use. All you've got to do is have access to the software, and then you can split test all of those campaigns to see whichever ones you want to use. Makes total sense to me. Bonus. This is something I literally had built today. I have decided that I am going to put on a mobile traffic $1,000 per day boot camp. I want you to look at that screenshot. Can you guys see that that's from yesterday? It's from June 28th. That's yesterday, by the way. And I did 1,654 clicks, made $1,087, all mobile traffic. All I did was take literally all I did was take my mobile traffic and redirect it, okay, over to a specific affiliate offer, and instantly I made $1,087. Who would like to know what this offer is? Like what affiliate offer I'm promoting? Okay, it makes no sense to tell you if you don't have mobile opt-in because I tested it with just regular ClickFunnels and it didn't work, right? So you've got to have mobile opt-in in order for that to make sense and in order for that to work. Is everybody good with that? Just say yes. And lots of people saying yes. Sorry, it's my PowerPoint's going nuts. Okay, so if you get mobile opt-in tonight, or if you already have mobile opt-in, if you are a student of mine that already has it, you will be invited to this boot camp. When you get it, you're invited and you're enabled to come, and it will be recorded. Okay, it will be recorded so that if you miss it, it'll be put into the mobile opt-in members area for you to review. Does that make sense? Everybody go with that? Okay. So Mobile opt-in is not located in any other of my programs or anything like that. This is a specific offer that is specific to mobile opt-in. These bonuses, the Success Connection templates, and of course the 1,000 per day, basically the mobile traffic boot camp. This is only available tonight. That's why we're not doing a replay. I mean, you're going to get an email tomorrow that says, sorry, there's no replay. Because first of all, if I give everybody the same offer, would you agree that it probably isn't going to make as many people money? Just say yes. Okay. So it's probably not going to, if a billion people are promoting the same thing I'm promoting right here, eventually you're not going to make that much money. So the only people that will be able to get in here, so you say it's going to be on Facebook Live, it's going to be deleted from Facebook Live. There's going to be no replays. I will put a replay of this webinar inside of the mobile opt-in members area, just so you'll be able to go through the training. Is that good? Everybody want that? So I'll put that in the members area so that you can go through the training, but there's a ton of training in mobile opt-in anyway. And we have Epic support on it because we use it. So like all of my staff uses this, so they know how to use it. So when they answer support questions, they're good to go. All right. So very clear. I'm going to give you the link to get enrolled in this, or to get access to this, but it will only, it's 9:50 on my computer. At 10 o'clock, I'm done. And we're moving on to the giveaway, the keyword, and just a quick preview of the members area. We good with that? Just say yes. Okay. All right. Most of you already know what the investment mobile opt-in is because you've seen it before, or at least you've probably seen it somewhere in my members area. So it's no secret. So mobile opt-in. First of all, there's no monthly payment for mobile opt-in. You can get enrolled right now with these bonuses at mobileoptin.com/Anthony. So you'll see the link on the screen. It's one payment. It's $1,997. That includes all of your hosting, meaning you do not have to pay at all. No hosting fees. Everybody write no hosting fees in the chat box for me. No monthly fees, no hosting fees, no additional fees, no upsell fees, no I'm going to upgrade mobile opt-in and you have to pay for it fees. Legitimately, one investment and you're done, right? And there's hundreds of people on here can attest to that. Probably 30% of the people on here can tell you, I've never asked for another penny for mobile opt-in, but we continue to increase the value of the software. But we will not, this specific link right here that has my name on it is tied to the Success Connection templates, and it's tied to the boot camp that we're doing. This will not be available past tonight. All right. I put the link in the chat box, mobileoptin.com/Anthony. So for those of you that came on this webinar right here tonight, we will add this to your account. Like all those templates, all that stuff is going to be added because you're here. If you are not here, you will not have to worry about it because you're not going to get it. Nobody's going to see the replay. So let's be very clear. If you want mobile opt-in and you don't have it, now is the time to go take advantage of it. Get it. It's right here, mobileoptin.com/Anthony. If you already have it, don't go to the link. All of this will be added to your account along with, which is very awesome, the mobile traffic boot camp. All right. Does that make sense? Just say yes. Everybody good with that? All right. If you have questions about this, put them in the chat box because we have about 9 minutes left for people to enroll in mobile opt-in. Then I'm going to have my team is actually going to cut the link off so that there are no more links, so that we don't have to worry about me rambling on about mobile opt-in anymore. And we got to move on because I got a $789 giveaway and all these other things. But if you don't have mobile opt-in, you definitely need to get it as we move forward. And let me just be very clear because people keep asking me this question. Mobile opt-in is not included with any other software that I have. Okay? Not with any other software, with any other program, with any other training. There's nothing else with mobile opt-in anywhere. Mobile opt-in is its own software. And I think it's pretty epic software, right? At least in my opinion, it is. So there's nothing else there. Will it work with APR or ARP reach? Yeah, it works with almost every autoresponder. Like there's literally just not an autoresponder that it does not work with yet. And if there is, we can integrate with it. It won't even be a problem. Okay, so the link is on the screen. Some of you keep asking me for the link, but it's already on the screen. Let's see. Some of you saying, I can't wait to build my list. Does it replace build redirects? No, it has nothing to do with build redirects. Will the boot camp be in the support section? Yes, it will. Will it work with Market Hero? We integrate it with Market Hero, I think next Tuesday is when we have it set up. Let's see. Marcy says, I can't believe you haven't promoted this more. I just don't like to sell a lot of stuff. Every once in a while I do, but only if it makes sense. And it seems to make a lot of sense right now. Let's see. Just making sure that you guys, all right. Yeah, there's no link. You should not be on one shopping cart page. You should actually be on the actual order page. So nobody sees one shopping cart, right? I see lots and lots of people saying, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. If you're in, just say yes. All right. Let's see. Will it work with Smart Member? It doesn't work with Smart Member because they don't really have that specific type of thing. So tell you what, let me take a quick look here and make sure. Yeah, you guys should see the shopping cart. Okay, if you're on one shopping cart, don't go there. Let me just make a quick fix for you. Hold on. So give me just a second because you shouldn't be on one shopping cart. That won't work. So don't go there. Give me just a second. It's probably just a little. I told you we had to change up the links for the Success Connection. We don't exactly have these links available for everybody. So I had to change them up just for you guys. So hold on just a second. If you see, look, this is what the order form should look like. So give me just a second. I'm going to show you guys what the order form should look like. And you tell me if you're there. If you don't see this, then don't put your information in. Hold on. Let's see. And I'm going to switch things up for you real fast so that it actually does work. All right. So you should see that page. How many of you actually see this page right now? Just say yes if you do. All right. Let me see. I'm going to move this over here. All right. So this is the page that you should see. Just taking a quick look to make sure that you see it. All right, if that's what you see, that's good. That's what you should see. If that's not what you see, let me just make a quick fix here, and I think you will see it. So hold on one second, and I'll make a really quick fix that will address the problem for you. I see lots and lots and lots of people asking me questions. Some of you see the wrong page, but for the love of everything, I don't know why you would see the wrong page. So if you don't see this page, don't enter your information. Give me a second and I'll fix the link up here for you. But it probably is just affecting some of you because you've gone to the link before. And you know, I told you I was going to break the link. Did I tell everybody I was going to break the link? Yes or no? I told you I was going to break it. I literally said, I'm going to break the link so that you don't end up buying after 10 o'clock. So I set it up so that I could break the link. Seemed like the right thing to do. If I say I'm going to break it, I want to be able to do it. So hold on one second. I'm going to fix this. If you see that screen right there, you're good to go. You can go on and enter your information. If you don't see it, then hold tight for a second while I fix it so that you do see it. All right. Let's see. It's going to take me like 2 seconds. And you should be able to see the proper, hopefully anyway, the proper thing. All right. If you have questions, you can put them in the chat box here while I fix up this particular link for you so that you actually see the right thing. Typically you would, but at the end of the day, when I try to do these custom things and I don't ask people to help me, occasionally I make mistakes. Like I told you, we all make mistakes. But actually this literally is just because you guys have already been to the link. So we're going to fix it up. It should be like this. All right, so why don't you give that a shot? If you were seeing the wrong page, go here now and tell me, and just put yes in the chat box if you see the correct thing. You should now see the correct thing. We shouldn't have any more issues with it, I don't believe. But you can double check. So just type yes in the chat box if you see the right thing. All right, it should look just like this, so we shouldn't have any issues. But that's just part of what happens when I told you I was going to break the link, so I'm going to have to manually break the link now. So sometimes you guys think we're joking when we say that, but legitimately that's what's happening. Like, we are legitimately breaking stuff and fixing things so that we can change it up. All right, so good. All right, so I'll give you guys just a couple more. Let's see. You should just see, let me see. mobileoptin.com/Anthony. Hold on. Oh, typo. Sorry. Trying to fix things while on a webinar is not really ideal. So hold on one second. I thought I was really paying attention, but now it will work. Try it now, and you will see the correct thing. Part of being on here live and trying to be like legitimately honest about not letting people get in when they're not supposed to be on. So you should just go to the link now, and it should work. www.mobileoptin.com/Anthony. I'll double check it myself. And yeah, that works 100% fine for me now. Everybody's like, now it works, now it works. I know. My bad. I tried my best to make sure that that I spelled it right, but I just didn't spell it right. So part of it. All right, I'm gonna give you a few more minutes because that was my bad. I was so prepared for all this other stuff tonight. I really just didn't plan too much for my mobile opt-in stuff. So part of it. Okay, so I see lots of people saying we're getting in right now. My apologies. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you a free members area for the time. I apologize. I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes to get in because I know I screwed that up. That's just part of trying to do things too fast. So if you want to jump in, that's cool. And I am going to, let me just go real quick through here and answer some of your questions about mobile opt-in. So does it work 100% with these funnels? Absolutely. Yeah, so some of you are asking me about that, and the answer is yes, it works 100%. Let me just pull this back up. It works 100% with the funnels, and here's why. Because not only are we giving you these bonuses that I think are worth a ton of money in and of themselves, the training, but we've already built these templates into the system for you. There's nothing else like this. Where legitimately, if you're doing e-commerce and you want to make more money from it, this is how you do it. Like, hands down, this is how you make more money as a Shopify owner, because at the end of the day, this is what's going to make you the most money, is building your list. It works with SendLane, absolutely. These are my templates. Now, let me tell you about my templates. These templates, they're loaded inside of your account. And what you'll be able to do is when you go in, you can use the templates that I'm currently using essentially in my business, all right? Here's what I like about this. When I test new things, do you think it would be smart for you guys to be able to use those new things? Yes or no? I'm able to share that with you in ClickFunnels, as you've seen, and it's made a lot of people a lot of money. That's the whole point of doing it. But I'm unable to share the mobile stuff with people if you don't have mobile opt-in. But if you've got mobile opt-in, you are going to be getting my mobile templates, okay? So you basically are able to now duplicate everything I do for my entire business because you're getting the mobile templates and you're getting the templates, of course, that are my desktop templates. So massive, massive opportunity. And then I'm going to now, as we go forward, with our training on the Success Connection, I will always, always, always give you access to your new template inside of mobile opt-in as well, okay? So I think that's super important. Ron says, are the niche funnels in email domination here? Yes, so all of the funnel, like all of the more popular like most profitable funnels and niches, I've already got built into this thing. So legitimately, you are already rocking and rolling. So you really don't have to, you think about it, you don't have to go in and build everything from scratch, okay? So to me, that makes it a lot easier. How many of you feel better about that? You don't have to go build from scratch, okay? So yeah, if you're not having to build from scratch, that means you can get started faster. If you get started faster, that means you make money faster. If you make money faster, that means you keep showing up to the Success Connection. If you keep showing up to the Success Connection, then guess what? We keep growing as a group. People keep making more money. It's a very, very simple thing, right? And that's the reason why I like it so much, is because there's never been, I'll be honest with you, there has never been, and of course, by the way, this is my mobile traffic boot camp. This is happening next Saturday, okay? So next Saturday. And next Saturday, I'll be live with you showing you how I did this, okay? How I made $1,000 in 24 hours and how you can do it too. So it's going to be next Saturday. There's a link inside of Mobile Opt-in to join the webinar. I'll show you in just a second where to get it. So it's not tomorrow, or not 2 days from now, Saturday, but like after the 4th of July, Saturday. I think that's the 8th, if I'm not mistaken, okay? But here's the thing. If you miss it, I'm going to give you the replay, so don't worry, don't freak out, don't have a heart attack. Everything is good, okay? You'll still get in. You'll get all of these. These are my Success Connection members only bonuses. Like, this is the stuff that I sat down and said, okay, we'll add Adrian's templates back in. He did that like 2 years ago. And they keep growing, the number of templates, because they're the ones he's using for Shopify store. We added those back to this link. So when you join with this link, you get access to them. My personal templates, you get access to those. The student funnel templates, I literally built those this week. And this boot camp is designed to show you how I made money yesterday doing this. So all of this is specifically built for you. But I can tell you right now, there's not been, since I started doing this, I have never seen a software make more money for people than this software. Like, and that includes any software that I've built. There just isn't something out there that does what this does. And you can't put a price on sending an email and getting a 50% open rate. Like, how do you put a price on that? You know what I mean? Like, where does that, how would one even decide what's worth and not worth that? I see a few of you telling me that your credit cards decline. If your credit card declined, then the only thing I can tell you to do is call your bank. Should have a number on the back of the card that you can call your bank and just tell them, and they can hook you up. Probably just tell them that you're trying to make an online purchase. It's fairly late because it's taken a little while for me to get through everything tonight. So likely it's just a fraud alert on your card. So if you just flip the card over, dial the number on the back, you should be able to get in and take advantage of it. And that should be no problem. Does anybody else have a question that's on the order form and needs me to help? Because I know I screwed up the order form stuff. I had a plan to be done in 5 minutes, and now I'm not. So let's see. Darlene, you'll get the login details. They just take a little while to send because there's multiple people that are signing up right now. So you'll get your emails. Just give it a second. Also, check your be sure and check your spam folder. As funny as that sounds, here's the email stuff, but check your spam folder. Here's why. Because you have to think about it. We have to put a password into your email, and that's not exactly the friendliest thing for your email list, right? For email providers, when they start seeing like all these weird characters and stuff like that. So it tends to send the emails to spam. So check your spam folder. You should see that as well. Do we accept PayPal? We don't. Rodney, yes, the answer to your question is yes. Just a second. Give me just a second here. All right. Type the number 1 in if you're still in the order form. You need me to wait for you a second because I want to rock on. Alexa got me dinner, which means I need to go eat, but I still got to give away $789, a keyword for the $5,000 giveaway, and I'm going to give you guys a quick shot of the members area that you're going to get next week. So while I wait for a few of you, Let's see, I got quite a few of you that are saying you're still trying to get in. So if you guys can go ahead and complete that, that would be great. You can access this right inside of your Morrison Education account. So that's cool. So it'll be right inside of Morrison Education. You won't have any trouble with that at all. Let's see. Some of you are asking me, it's really, really hard to see. So some of you asked me for a payment plan. Yeah, we always have a payment plan. It's the same link that it always is. Probably next link. It's if you want to pay with a payment plan, you can do that. That's fine. It's 3 payments of $797. The link is mobileoptin.com/Anthony Flex. Let's cross our fingers that link actually works. It should just take you to an order form that just simply shows the flexible payment plan. You'll see where it says it's $797. I'll put it in the chat box for you real fast. Most of you already know that we have this. We always have this link available. Well, most of the time we do. Some things we don't. I put it in the chat box. It's mobileoptin.com/Anthony Flex. So that will let you get in if you want to get in with a payment plan. You can do that, not a problem. We'll give you guys a couple of minutes to jump in. Let's see. Going through some of your questions. The templates are definitely in your account. You just need to go over and look on you need to create a new campaign and then click on templates. And that's when you're going to see, yeah, they're there. They're definitely there. I double checked that. So they are there. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that for you. That's not a problem. How many of you, I'm sorry, I was kind of going through some of the questions. I've got the link on the screen. All right, so Deborah got her emails finally. See, this took a little bit. It's because so many people are jumping in. Chloe's getting excited. Things always happening here on the Success Connection. Always a good time. So while I give everybody a chance to get in, let's talk about we'll go through and just discuss kind of the members area for next week, because I want to make sure that everybody knows what that's for. You see, if you get mobile opt-in tonight, if you've got my some of my pages, you know, like the different funnels that we've already put together for you anyway, the ClickFunnels funnels, if you've got all that, then here's the thing. You have the opportunity to now provide your customers with a custom done members area. By the way, that's completely free. It's not going to cost you anything. And I'm building out all the content for it. Okay, so I'm building out all the content for everything. Gary, what's up? Congratulations. You were the first person to jump in on the flexible payment plan. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put a Google timer up on the screen. And when this Google timer hits 0, let's see. When this Google timer hits 0, we're going to move on. So let's see, Google timer. Go with this. All right, so all I got to do is pull this here and that there. All right, so you guys should be able to see this. This is here. I can pull this here. You can probably see those, I would imagine. When this hits 0, we're gonna be done. So we can't. I know that I screwed up the link, and I apologize, but I can't be on here until 4 in the morning, and I don't think you want to be either. Especially those of you that already have mobile opt-in and you don't really want to sit around and hear about it anymore. But let me explain to you, since we've got some time, we've got 9 minutes here to jump in. You got the links on the screen, mobileoptin.com/Anthony or Anthony Flex. Either one, they give you the bonuses. We take care of you, all that good stuff. All you got to do is jump in. Now, the way that this is going to work is we're going to send traffic from mobile opt-in, and we're going to send traffic from our ClickFunnels funnels. We're going to drive these people to these thank you pages that are going to make you money. But what I want to do is I want those people to stick around. You see, I had seen where there were people that were not sticking around. So you get this big potential earnings, but then you get this huge drop off because people don't know what to do. They get it and they're like, well, what do I do now? So now what I'm doing is I'm giving you everything that you need to give to them so that you make the most money possible. Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes. All right. So it makes sense. So this makes it so much easier for you. Now, those of you that get mobile opt-in tonight, you get access to these templates inside of mobile opt-in. I will tell you right now, since there is no replay, those templates will be removed. So we're removing those templates so that nobody else will get them. And there's a reason for that. I like to beta test everything. I like to see, like, did this work better for this person or that person? We don't have enough people right now because all of you are going to have questions about mobile opt-in and how to use it. And we just simply don't have enough people sitting in our office right now to answer 700 questions tomorrow about how to mess with these templates. We're not as big as ClickFunnels because we're not selling software like ClickFunnels. It's very rare, right? So that's kind of the way that we do things. That's the reason why we're not doing a replay for this, all right? So because a lot of you have asked me, why am I not doing a replay? Luis, you got in. Congratulations. Luis is in. Charlie is in. Tommy is in. Gary's in. Carlin's in. Sherry's in. Charlotte's in. Frosty's in. Frosty, this is a great name. I'm not going to lie. This is a great, great name. Let's see. Jim says, if the templates get removed, how can we get them? You will already have them. What I meant was people that sign up after today will not get them. So the link is set to activate them, and then they're active in your account forever. I would never, 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 never take opportunity away from anybody ever. That's just, you've never seen me do that. All you've ever seen me do is put more into your members area, give you more stuff and give you more awesome things. I would never take anything out. But what I'm not going to do is allow anybody after tonight to have access to these bonuses. So what does that mean? That means you will not get the funnels 4 through 7 inside of your mobile opt-in account if you do not order it and get enrolled tonight. That way, I can sit here and focus on the actual people that are coming at the end of the day, the ones that get in. I have the support staff and the time and all that to truly help you. You know, that's the most important thing, is that I can actually go in and help you be successful with it. So that is the reason why we will not have a replay available for this, because I want to take the group of you tonight, plus those that have already got mobile opt-in, right? So any of you that already have it, and we want to kind of work with you and make sure that you get the opportunity to do this, right? And to do it successfully with enough help to truly make it work. How many of you know that I always like to do things just like that? Just say yes. I like to help, and I can't help 5,000 people at one time. That's the reason why we had to put literally have to put a hard close. Now, you can get mobile opt-in. I want to be very clear. We're coming up on 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, we're going to do our $789 winner. I have to put a timer on this because I get so many questions, and you know me. I'll sit here until midnight and answer questions, and I just can't, like, it's not possible. I even have chest pains right now because I'm so hungry. It's late here. So anyway, 5 minutes to go. You can get in. If you get in the next 5 minutes, you get all these bonuses. Here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you will never, ever be able to get mobile opt-in. I'm not saying that. It's like, if you don't get in tonight, you can never, ever get it. No, 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 no. Mobile opt-in is evergreen. It's been available forever. What the difference is we're not going to give everybody the templates, and we're not going to give everybody some of these things that were like the 100K or the $1,000 boot camp, because first of all, the boot camp is live Saturday. So if you get in, 3 months from now, clearly that isn't going to work. But what I don't want is for any of you to have a bad experience with our company because I'm not around to support you in the manner that I expect. So that's the reason why we're doing it. So I just want to be very clear that everybody understands that. And for those of you that are saying mobile opt-in templates are not there, it's simply not possible for them to not be there. If you're in mobile opt-in and you got enrolled today and you have the templates in your account, just say yes in the chat box. Okay, I see tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of yeses. In fact, somebody said, Chris Padone said, I'm already using them. Already built a campaign tonight. Okay, so I got tons and tons and tons of people saying yes. So please do not email my support staff and tell them the templates are not there. First of all, my support staff doesn't even know what the templates are, because I built these and put these in. And second of all, they're just not going to be able to respond because the templates are there. All we can say is that they are actually there. You just have to look. Remember something, guys. When you're buying something that's new, like when you get into a software and you're brand new and you've never seen it before and you're kind of looking at it, you're thinking to yourself, what is all this? Do you think that it's more possible that you probably are overlooking something or that I'm wrong? Probably overlooking something. There you go. All right, so we're coming up on 3 minutes and we got to do our giveaway. How many of you are type the number 1 if you're still trying to get in? All right, I'm not wrong, Philip, or Mike. I'm not wrong. So type the number 1 in if you're still trying to get in. All right, I see Byron, Joshua, Alan. Let's see, I see lots and lots of people. My question, let's see, Asra, Ezra, Frosty. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Okay, so we got a couple of minutes here, and then we're going to move on to our giveaway. Now, if you've already gotten enrolled and you're ready to rock and roll, be pulling up your link to the funnel number 8 that you made. So just pull that link up for me, okay? For funnel number 8 that you made, have it ready. Just have it ready so that we're good to go. And in the next 2 minutes, we will be moving on and taking care of what I think is the coolest thing I've ever planned. I'm going to make it quick. I'm not going to draw it all out. And I'm going to give away $789. Joe Milker said, I've wanted this for a while now. You just got to do it. I'm in. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. Everybody's saying they see the new templates. Thank you so much. Looks like Joanne and James and Delphine, I think. Delphine just jumped in. So congratulations to you guys. I'll try to call out some of the names of people that are in. By the way, let me show you something real fast. For all of you that have mobile opt-in, check this out. Where is it? All right, so check this out. You want to go right here to support. I'll leave that. You want to go right here to support FAQ training, okay? And you see down here where it says bonus live training. Does everybody see that? Just type a yes in the chat box if you see that. Bonus live training. When you click that link, okay, bonus live training, that is where you're going to actually see, of course, if my computer, how is my internet going that slow? I don't even think that's possible. Do you see it spinning? It's like legitimately, I wonder if I got off the right internet thing. Hold on. Very possible that I might have lost my internet. There we go. On here. So let's just, how about we go home? I want to show you where the link is. All right. So maybe this will work. Maybe I was just stuck in a loop. There we go. There's your live training link right there. All right, so this is the link to get on the live training. It'll be at 3 in the afternoon, okay, 3 Eastern, July 8th. You will click this link, and that will register you for the training next week, okay? So that will register you for the training next week. Is everybody good with that? Just say yes. All right. I don't know what's beeping. Oh, that's Google. I've never used a Google timer. Thank you. All right, Google timer is done, so we got to move on. All right, goodness gracious. It started beeping. I started wondering what in the world's going on. So let's go over here to the Success Connection, and let's start working on our giveaway. All right, now, this is going to be kind of a tough thing to do in the group. But I don't want you to put your links on my fan page because I don't want anybody else to see it. So what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to ask you to put your funnel 8 links. Find this post. Please post your funnel number 8 links here as a reply. I will select a $789 winner in 5 minutes. All right. Posted. You should see this post in the group. Funnel number 8. All I want you to do is reply to it right here and put your links, okay? Put your links here. Let's see. Ron Dixon says, I've had a bad experience with your company. I paid for training and received none. I purchased training and received none. Ron, I would, first of all, my apologies that you have a bad experience or you feel like you have. Your perception is your reality. But we always do the training that anybody happens to pay for. And I can't go on too long about that because, well, I've got all these people waiting on me. But feel free to email us and we'll do what we can to help you. But we certainly don't offer training and not fulfill it. Look at all these funnel 8s coming in. Guys, this is where, if you're not a member of the group, go join the group right now. And by the way, only post one time. Don't post your link 52 times. Only post it once because I want everybody to have a fair shot, but I also want to use this as a training exercise for everyone. So go here now. If you're not a member of the group, go to the group. I'll put the link in the chat box. It's go.bsc.com/group. Join the group. What you're about to have access to, guys, is you're about to have access to literally, okay, hundreds of templates that everyone else has built. Like, these are templates that people have built now using our funnels. Look at this. All these different profit cycle funnel variations, all happening right here inside of the group. This gives you ideas. This gives you inspiration. This teaches you how to take this to the next level. So let's just take a look at one. Justin built this. So Justin Rogers built this. Let's take a look at what Justin built. So check out what Justin did. He used my video, put the steps over here, and looks like he has no thanks, I'd rather be a loser on here. So Justin, that was pretty creative. And he says, if you want to be a winner, you have to do what winners do. So he changed the headline. So that's pretty cool. Simple modification, but yet could possibly be very effective. Let's see, what about Beth? Beth says, let's see what Beth says. All right. So Beth changed the video. This is Jane. Jane is making money. All right. Very cool. So Beth changed up the video. That is pretty cool. All right. Let's see what Frank did, because Frank says always training. All right. So Frank, check this out. Frank's put my video in here, but Frank has this really cool M background on his. I like it. Frank, I want that template myself. Actually, that's really sick looking. Frank did a great job. Frank, I would probably maybe not ask for the name on these pages, but you could split test that. Ask for name and don't ask for name. But that's a good page. I like Frank's page. Let's see what Chris did. But I want you guys to see something. How many of you see how, oh, look, Chris put in a nice, you guys are good. Damn. That looks good. I really like this. Chris put this whole section in right here with our explainer video. So she leveraged basically 2 videos on her page. That is really good. How many of you can see, though, how much you can learn from this? Because now you're able to literally go into a group full of people, okay, that are doing it and giving you ideas on how to make your templates and how to make new variations. You don't always have to wait on me. I've given you so many awesome assets. You can go in and do some more assets yourself. This is awesome stuff. Let's check out another one here. Let's see. Joshua. What's Joshua done? All right. So look at this. Get your free done-for-you profit cycle that generated $6,000 in 21 days. Now, Joshua, we just have to know, I don't know who made $6,089.10 in 21 days. If you did, that's great. One thing we don't ever want to do is put something on a page that isn't true. So other than that, I love the simplicity of this page. This is a very simplistic page. And I told you sometimes simplicity works really well. Still got the exit pop on there. So that's good. Just make sure any claims you make on the page are actually real. Let's see. I'm going to refresh this real fast. For those of you that haven't joined or you're joining the group, I'm going to go in and approve you so you can see these funnels, but also leave yours. So this is where you'll want to post your funnels, and I'm going to give away the money here. Let's see. I'm going to give away the money in about 60 seconds. So let me check my GoToWebinar. All right. How many of you have posted your link? Just say yes and say no if you're still trying to get it on there. I want to give everybody a chance, but we can't go on much longer. All right, I see tons of yeses. I'm not really seeing many no's. So let's see. This is the group, guys. go.dsc.com/group. So feel free to chime in on the group. We've got 76 people that have made a post on here. For some reason, I feel like there's way more people that have done templates than just that many. So we'll want to go back into the discussion here and find it. So we got 75. Here comes another one. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, that's the Invest in You contest. Guys, no. Don't put those there. No. They go down here. I'm gonna have to delete them and they don't count. You got to put them into this post. Please post your funnel 8 links here. Do not post. No. No, don't post this here. Because what happens is everybody sees it and then they start posting there. And then we have them in the wrong place. This is where people have made money. This is the only thing that's supposed to go here. So I'm going to delete a few of these real fast and give you guys. So Simon, please go repost yours in the right place. Deb, go repost yours in the right place. What's up, James? I know you were just probably following along because everybody else was doing it. Go post yours in the right place. Let's see. Make sure it's in the right place. James, yours is like reappearing. Grinnell, go post yours in the right place. And Ron, go post yours in the right place, unless you already have. Joanne, Rick, Greg, Peter, I can't delete all these. Mike, and Debbie, please go post these in the proper place for me. And once I get these gone, I'm going to select a winner. But having these here will make people, they'll see it and then they'll think that's where they're supposed to post. So whoever made the first post here is who caused the problem. And we don't like that. We want to keep this. This is clean. This is for when you make money, you can win money or get an investment. Ron and James are just like, it's impossible to, you have the reoccurring posts, see? So down here. All right, so we are going to pick a winner. All right, we are going to pick a winner here of the $789. I think this was a lot of fun. How many of you enjoyed the creating your own funnel contest? Just say yes. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. That is really good. I'm also going to give you the keyword. So let's just give you the keyword right now, because some of you are looking for the keyword for our $5,000 Invest in You contest. So the $5,000 Invest in You contest keyword, for those of you that are interested in that tonight, the $5,000 Invest in You keyword is advantage. All right, so write down advantage. That keyword is the keyword you will need on August 3rd, when I announce the winner of our $5,000 or $10,000 Invest in You contest. It will be the word advantage, okay? Advantage. Why did I choose that word tonight? Because mobile opt-in gives you an advantage over everyone else. That's the reason why I did it. And if we have an advantage, then we have an opportunity to make money an easier and more simple way than everyone else. How many of you would agree with me? Just say yes. Okay, very good. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. So the keyword is advantage. Advantage. I'll mention it again later. Also, while you're posting that, check this out. I'm going to show you guys the members area. This is the beginning of the members area that you will get next week. You will get this for free, only if you are on here live, and it will not be included every single week as we come back. This is the beginning of the members area built out in ClickFunnels. It will have a training video from me, and check this out. On the lesson modules over here, there will be about 15 modules, like little mini modules, 2 minutes, right? That help people go through the process so they will not cancel, so that you will have more success and make more money. How many of you are good with that? Just say yes. So this is the base of the members area. By the time you see this next week, you'll see how it transforms from what I'm doing here. But this is built-in ClickFunnels. So that means I'll be able to give it to you completely free. You won't have to pay for it. And you will give this to your students so that the people that opt in through your profit cycle funnels will get this from you. And then they will literally, and it gives you the chance to make money right inside the members area. All these cool things happen right here inside of the profit cycle training. This is a members area that we are working on just for you. You get it next week and you get it free. Everybody type yes if you heard me, so I don't get anybody mad if you don't show up next week and I don't give it away the next. It's free only next week. That's it. And then beyond that, we're good to go. All right, so everybody heard me. The keyword is advantage. All right, so now it's time to give away the cash prize, $789. We got 100 people. I want you to listen to me right now. We have 100 people, 103, that have made their own funnels using ClickFunnels and what I have taught you. That's 103 different variations that you can go funnel hack, you can copy, you can duplicate, and you can test, right? Unbelievable opportunity. You have to be in this group. If you're not in this group, you're crazy. Why are you even on this webinar if you're not going to get in this group? Because this is like gold. Having this many opportunities here and this many people working together to be able to make this thing happen. So let's pick a winner here for our $789 cash prize. So we got so many in here. So I'm going to randomly select because I can't go through 100 and something pages all at once. So I'm going to randomly select as I scroll through here our winner. If you don't have your post on here, then it's not going to be considered. That's why I put it right here and said post it here. All right, so here we go. Picking a winner live on the Success Connection for $789. All right, $789. Winner is, well, it landed in between people. So I'm going to make sure, I'm going to move my mouse over here so I can try to land on somebody because it's all frozen up anyway. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. If it lands in between people, it doesn't work so well. So, all right. Scrolling through. I'm trying to give everybody a chance. I'm scrolling up and down. So if you were new, if you posted first, you don't like lose out or anything. You posted last, it doesn't matter. All right, so how about Darlene Artist? Let's check out Darlene's page. All right, so Darlene Artist. You may have built the ugliest page I've ever seen, and it probably works better than anybody. Darlene Artist. Darlene, are you with me? We got to make sure Darlene is here. Darlene, are you with me? All right, Darlene, can you put your PayPal address in the chat box? Guess what, guys? I'm giving Darlene $789, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick two more, and I'm going to give away $100 to each of you just because we had so many people on here. So, Darlene, if you could put your PayPal address in the chat box for me so I can get you paid. All right, Darlene Artist. There we go. Darlene. Gotcha. Darlene, I'll PayPal you right when we get off here because I'm going to write it down. Let's see. Artist. All right, I'm going to announce two more winners. All right, Gmail. All right, you're getting $789 in just a minute. Here we go. Two more winners getting ready to get picked. And if you keep posting, that's fine because, I mean, we still have plenty of people going on here. All right, so going back through. I have no clue where it's going to land. How about it landed on remove preview. Roger Appleby? Roger Appleby, are you here? Let's see if Roger's here. All right. Roger Appleby. Looking for Roger. You got to claim your prize if you're here. And hopefully I'm saying your name right. I think I am. All right, Roger, can you put your PayPal address in the chat box for me, please, sir? All right. I want to put that down. And then I will be doing one more. All right. So one more cash prize winner. And I see all of you asking me about mobile opt-in. I see it, but I got to focus on this first. I know I screwed up my links tonight. My apologies. I got to get Roger, just put that PayPal address in there for me so I can take care of this. All right, so still waiting for Roger, who won $100. And I got one more that I've got to give to. Roger, that's not a PayPal address. I don't think. That's a website address. So what I'll do is I'll go to that website address and I will email you so I can get your PayPal address so I don't hold everybody up for too much longer. Okay. All right, we got another cash prize winner to announce. $100 cash prize coming up because that's what we do. Giving away cash prizes all while helping people learn. How about Rick Gregory? Let's see what Rick's looks like. Rick Gregory, are you here?
Here.
Let's see what Rick did. So Rick changed up, put this in here, changed this background, it looks like, and probably pulled off some of the images. So Rick Gregory, let's see if Rick is in here. Rick, can you give me your email address? All right, so I got Rick. All right, let's do one more just for fun because some people left since the cash prize was over. So I always like to reward people that just stay here anyway. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are kind of unsure about what in the world's going on, last week I challenged everybody on here, okay? I challenged them to build their own funnel number 8. And this is what everybody came up with. So they built their own funnels using everything I already had. And there's some really cool stuff that's in the, I mean, I've seen a few of these that are really good already, just scrolling through them. So you guys should go check this post out and get ideas for how you can build and customize your funnels that I've made for you. All right, let's try one more. One more cash prize winner. That's not possible. Roger, you can't win twice. You can't. You have serious luck, my friend. You've won twice, but we can't do that. All right, so how about Robert Dalkus? Robert, are you here? I'm sure you can see it. Robert Dalkus, maybe? Yep, that's you. Can you give me your PayPal address, Robert? All right, so Robert, if you could just put that in there. Oh yeah, somebody sent me a reminder for the funnels for the new folks. It's on the way. All right. All right, so a couple quick things. We've wrapped up our giveaways, guys. I will PayPal all of you as soon as we get off of here. So a couple of quick things. If you've got a funnel 8, you can post it into here. For those of you that don't have any of our funnels, okay, you don't have any of our funnels, we have a members area set up for you for free, okay? 100% for free. You can go get all of the funnels that I've already shown you. How many of you do not have all of the funnels? Just say yes if you don't have them. Okay, if you do not have the funnels, all you've got to do is go to this website address right here. Let me just pull it up for you real fast. It's go.vsc.com/funnel, and the password is 2017 money sign. If you go here, guys, what's going to happen is you're going to get to this page, and this page has all of our funnels on it. Look, you can download funnels 4, 5, 6, and 7 right here so that you have them completely free. You'll need to get ClickFunnels. There's a link right here to get it for free, for a free 2-week trial. Then you can go right in here and you can get all the free funnels that you could possibly want. All of this is completely free as long as you go in here and grab it. Is that cool? Everybody know that? Just say yes. Oh, man. Yes, the boot camp is for anybody that already has mobile opt-in and is on this webinar, and it's for anybody that bought mobile opt-in tonight. So yes, the answer to that question is yes. The answer to your question about can you still get mobile opt-in tonight is yes, because I screwed up the order form and I had to move on. So I wanted to just get past it and try to help everybody else out. And if you have a few questions about mobile opt-in, I'm certainly happy to help you out. This is the link right here, go.vsc.com/funnels. All right, you'll see that go.dsc.com/funnel. And you put in this password, okay? And when you do that, you will land on the page that you see here now. And this is the page where you get all of the funnels that I have built for you for free. The keyword tonight was advantage. You want to have the advantage over everyone else, then you got to do what other people aren't doing. That's why we put together mobile opt-in. So write that down and don't forget it. All right? So, guys, I hope you have a great 4th of July. Have a safe 4th of July if you're celebrating the 4th here in America. And make sure that you attend next week. We'll be giving away the members area next week. That's one of the best things that's going to make you more money than anything else that we could do, is having that members area. You get that next week live on the Success Connection. If this was your first week and you saw me and I had mobile opt-in for sale, please understand that I think I've sold something 2 times, maybe 3 times all year. It's very rare that I sell anything, but I truly believe mobile opt-in is going to help people have success. I believe it's going to help people make money. And that's the reason why I decided to show it to you. How many of you would agree with me? Just say yes. If you agree with me, mobile opt-in is going to help you make some money. I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. So that is the reason why I shared it with you tonight. I know that there are a bunch of you that are kind of not really complaining, but kind of complaining because I haven't answered your questions. And that's just unfortunate. Also, some of you, I see quite a few of you had your credit card declined. So here's the thing. If your credit card was declined for mobile opt-in, okay, what I'll do is I'll make sure that anybody I see on here that tried to get enrolled and your card declined, I'll make sure that you get the bonuses once you call your bank and get it situated. So if you go to the link tomorrow, get enrolled, I'll make sure that it works for you because I know it's late at night and that kind of stuff can happen. But for everybody else, we will not be offering the bonuses for mobile opt-in. There will not be any of the bonuses or the boot camp or anything like that. And there's not going to be any replays from tonight. So I will put this training in the mobile opt-in members area. That's fine. And I'll make sure I take care of it. I know I went through a lot tonight. I know tonight was long and grueling. We're at almost 3 hours. I apologize. That's just kind of how it is. When you got a lot to cover and a lot to do, it makes it a little bit harder, So with that said, I'm going to officially wrap up the Success Connection tonight and tell you guys I will see you next week. If you have a question about mobile opt-in that I did not answer, go ahead, put it in the chat box. I'm going to try my best to give you guys like 5 more minutes of my time and answer your questions because I know there's a lot of people that are still trying to enroll in it and had a bunch of questions, and I just didn't have time to answer them. So if you've already enrolled in mobile opt-in and you have nothing else that you need to sit here for, have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Have a great holiday, and I look forward to giving you guys the members area that's going to crush it for you next week. If you need to get mobile opt-in and you have a question, put it in the chat box, and I will answer it. Elizabeth says, "How long is the link up?" I'll try to make it a little bigger. I don't know if I can, to be totally honest. Here, maybe you can see that, I think. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure if you can see that. The links work until I get off here and make the links not work. So Elizabeth, the links will be up while the webinar is on. And then that's it. And the answer to Elizabeth Keller's question is yes. Darlene says, thanks for the $789. You're welcome. Let's see. Trying to get it through here. Yes. Somebody said the links for the free funnels say they only work when we're live. That is true. I set them to go live from this while we're live. So yeah, the links are only available while we're live. Let's see. Everybody already has funnel 7 and everything else. That is good. Awesome. Let's see. Going through here. How do I access my bonus boot camp? Ross, go to support, FAQ, and then there's a button that says live training or like live, some kind of live training down there I showed you. So you click on the support button, FAQs, and then you'll see it. Keyword for tonight, Gary, was advantage. Jonathan, yes, you will be able to offer the free members area to everybody who opts in through your funnel. So that will keep them into your funnel at a higher rate. When do we get the funnels? Byron, the link for the funnels is on here right now. go.dsc.com/funnel. Password 2017 money sign, money sign. Oh, let's see. How's my father? He is doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. Let's see. Steve, the members only bonuses for Success Connection members for mobile opt-in are the templates. So the templates are when you go to build a campaign. The training is listed. Here's the deal. If you guys email my support staff and say that something's not there, I'm going to instruct them to delete it because it is there. Like, everybody's got it, I promise. It can't vanish and reappear and all that. Just log out and log back in. I don't know, but I promise you that stuff is there. There's just no way that it's not there. Let's see. So please just make sure that you don't send them a bunch of emails about that. Let's see. If we already have mobile opt-in, do we get the templates? Yes, I added it for everybody that already has it. Let's see. I'm going through here. Joshua Chewy, I think, just email our support staff and they'll take care of that for you. That's no problem. Let's see. No, yeah, that's no problem. That's perfectly fine. All right. Yeah, click templates to see the templates, guys. That's how you see the templates in mobile opt-in. To see the templates, just click templates. And you have to click on create a campaign, and then you click on templates. And that is there. And most of you are like, oh, now I found the link. All right, awesome. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to leave this up for just a minute so that some of you that are trying to enroll can enroll, and you still get the bonuses. Type the number 1 in if that's you. If you're trying to enroll right now to mobile opt-in and you want the bonuses tonight, type the number 1 in so I can see how many of you there are. Because once we close down the webinar, so I want to be clear, Rhonda, Neil, Michael, Mr. Balick, maybe Thomas, Helena, William, Sherry, Sophia, Eric, all of you are trying to enroll right now. Okay, like you're trying to buy mobile opt-in right now. Goodness gracious. I thought most people had already tried to do that. Okay. Let's wrap it up like a couple more minutes. Vladimir has a really good point. He says, I would like to enroll, but there's a no refund policy. Absolutely right. So Vladimir, here's one thing that we don't do. We don't do the try it program. Here's why. I don't have time. The software, it works. Like, it's like a car. When you buy a car and you get in it and you crank it and you drive off the dealership lot, like, the car works. So if you can't figure out how to drive it, that's not the car's fault. It's not the dealership's fault. So I say that in a, not to me, a harsh way, but here's the thing. The internet marketing industry is rife with people that say, hey, look, I'll give you my firstborn child, my house, my car, and a 700-day refund policy if you'll please just try something. That's not what I do. Like, you can't have my firstborn child or my house or 90 days to drive us crazy with a bunch of questions, and then just all because you want to try things. We have that policy. We've had it for 2 years. Everybody on this webinar has bought a product of mine, and they bought it with that policy. And guess what? We have no problems. And here's what's great. Here's what's so phenomenal is all of you that get mobile opt-in will get killer support. And here's why. Because we don't have an additional 20% of people that are buying something with the full intent of refunding, right? It just makes for a better experience for you, and it makes for a better experience for us. And so that's the reason why we do that. Now, if that's a turnoff and that makes you feel like, hey, I don't want mobile opt-in, well, you know, there's not anything at all I can do about that. And that's okay. That's why we put it right on the page. It says all sales final. So kind of an important thing to disclose, which we do, but then also equally important for you to understand why we do it. We do it because we know our software works. We know our software is good, and in our programs and trainings and everything. And we just want to provide great support and dedication to our students, and we really can't get beat up you know, by a million questions from people that only just want a refund, you know, want to try something and all that stuff. It's just not that. No way. Sorry. Okay, so very good. For those of you that were trying to get enrolled, I don't see any more of you that have actually gotten in. So I'm going to probably wrap this up. And once I shut down the webinar, my team will just undo the links or something. But I see some of you like, Michelle, let me see what yours says, because I see you keep trying your credit card. It says issuer declined, so don't keep trying it. Just flip your card over, dial the number on the back, and then tell them what's going on. That's for Michelle Gannett. That's the only way that's going to work for you, I think. Thomas Joseph, same thing. So Thomas Joseph, you will probably just need to call your bank. Anna Quiors, maybe, I think. Same thing. You just need to call your bank. So I see some of you are trying. Sherry Lee. Let's see. Same thing. So if I read out your name, and there might be some more of you in here as well, but you're probably going to have to flip your card over and call your bank in order to get in. I see Michael Marquise just jumped in. So Michael, you're good. I just, I want to give everybody a chance, but I also want to go eat. So let's see. Let's see. George says, I really want mobile opt-in. I'm having trouble with my card. Is there any way you can give me a minute? George, if you've tried to get enrolled tonight and there's an issue with your card, then yes, as long as we see that you've actually tried to get enrolled, we will honor the bonuses for you. They won't automatically be in your account, but we will give them to you. So let me put that into perspective for the rest of you on here, because we still somehow have almost 1,000 people in this webinar 3 hours later. If you try to enroll tonight, so if you go to the links that you see on your screen and you put your card information in and you try to enroll, if for any reason your card declines, we will honor the bonuses for you. It's just, it may be something you have to email us after you do it. We'll look and we'll say, okay, yeah, try to order, and then we'll make sure we get you in. Ezra, I did see that you did as well. So, you know, again, if you try to order, we'll take care of you. If you don't, then that means you probably didn't want it, so it doesn't count, and so we aren't gonna give you all these bonuses and things. So that's that. And there's some of you that have declined but have been able to get your cards to go through and stuff like that, so I can't really read through all the names. Let's see. Maria says, I have mobile opt-in from the beginning. I don't see the templates. They're in there. Click create campaign and then templates. Let's see. Promise you they're there. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this up. I know you say they're not there for you, but they are. I told you guys, don't tell me they're not there, because I know that they are. Like, I'm 110% sure that they're there. So I can't, it's hard for me to like go through it. Like, they're there. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna leave this up on the screen, guys. I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna leave the screen up for just a minute for those of you that are still trying to get in. Once the webinar shuts down, the bonuses will be gone for these links, and you will not get them. So if the webinar is on, you're good, and you will have access to this. If the webinar is off, that will not be the case. James, the answer to yours is probably no. Cart hook, I don't know what that is. So would have to check, but I know we don't work with that right now, but we can give it a shot, right? We're always happy to try to integrate things as best we can. All right, so listen, guys, had a great time. Thank you so much. I'll see you all next week right here on the Success Connection. If you guys still want to get in on mobile opt-in, I'm going to leave this screen open here for the next maybe 5 minutes or so. Once the webinar is shut down, please do not get enrolled because the bonuses will not be added to your account. With that said, have a great weekend, a safe weekend, a happy holiday. I'll see you all next week right here on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody.